Okay, anyway,
Cannot
I will
find.
get this event started. So welcome everyone to Sharks monthly October BA practice run material edition. This is Shark speaking.
This means I can go into Hydatos and open all my
Yeah.
logograms.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry, team 1's full.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, I can see from
Yeah.
the spreadsheet. Thank you very much.
Oh, we don't have Vallista with us.
Oh.
We do have
It's
2
not
healers though.
Why?
That's fine. I'll just eat it.
Okay.
And I'll just write healer.
Oh, okay.
Someone.
I don't know how to get a hold of Kaya.
You don't know who it
That's
is,
his name.
Just someone.
Yeah, let me see. I can ping them.
Yeah.
Can I ping?
Sorry for the
No
confusion.
worries.
Wait, do you have
someone from Team
Kaya's that?
Forest in the instance?
No, don't have. Okay, I'll find. Okay. So anyway, first things first, right? Just to get this party started. Anyone who is in the other parties, just help me to ask your parties to join the VC if they haven't done so already. So just type it out in the party chat. Kindly join the VC if you are not in the VC. This event will be conducted through the voice communication channel because it will be easier for me to speak, to talk than it is for me to type. So it'll be much appreciated if everyone can just hop onto the VC. They don't have to speak if they are not comfortable doing so, but they need to be able to listen for instructions. Now, having said this, I always give if anyone is unable to join the VC, it's fine. Okay, I've had cases where in the past where people are unable to join VC for specific reasons. It's okay, but they need to tell the party that they are not in the VC. So if anyone is not joining the VC, they need to tell the party that they are not in the VC. Okay, just kindly ask them know if any of you not able to join, just let the party know so that if there's information being disseminated to everyone here, y'all can type it out to those guys. Just in case okay, this one is just to avoid situations where people don't get the memo in the event of certain things happening, like we need to re-instance, we need to rezone, we need to hold off on the timing, things like this. Okay, we'll try our best to communicate to everyone. Okay, considering that Eureka is an open instance, okay, but generally I prefer to just do this through the voice communications channels. Now, next, it's 3 more minutes before we try to do ready checks and get started. There's a couple of things for you guys here. If you're new, you need to prepare prior to entering into Hydatos. Okay, now once we go into Hydatos, it's preferable that you not zone out of Hydatos because sometimes instance shenanigans happen and you may be locked out of the instance. So preferably we try to make sure that everyone has everything they require before they zone in. Now having said this, if generally speaking, since we're on material, not as crowded, not as likely to lock instances, but these are the things that you will be required to bring with you if you have them. Okay, now number one, make sure you have your Eurekan gear. Now for most players, if you are brand new, you will be able to the only gear that you will be able to acquire is the Kirin Osode and or the Vermilion Cloak of either healing or casting. These body pieces are biz for actually all of Eureka, including BA. If you have it, please bring it with you, equip it. It is extremely useful in BA itself. It's literally biz, okay, best in slot for BA. Now other than that, the other pieces of gear you have, you won't be able to upgrade them to the plus 2 gear, so any eye level, 500, 600 is fine. Just, max stats, the stats will sink down inside BA itself, so don't need to worry about it too much. Next, make sure you have food. Okay, food works inside BA, so just bring any eye level 500 and above food. Generally, again, the stats will be capped to a certain number, so even if you bring your best eye level 640 food, you are not going to get the maximum output out of it. Generally speaking, anything above 500 is good enough. Okay, it gives you a 10% vitality boost as well, which helps. Okay, as well as some stats of your appropriate class. Okay, other than food, the last thing to make sure you bring along is your logos, actions, or logograms. Now, prior to starting BA, ideally you should have read up the guides and the readme. Okay, our practice run today, I'll try to avoid doing too much exposition, okay, too much explanation because it takes time. and I prefer to try to keep these runs shorter when possible. Okay, having said this, people always complain that I talk a lot.
Talk so high.
So
You talk too much.
I will try to keep it short. I'll try my best to keep it short. Okay, not to mention that there's a time limit inside BA later on. So we will try to keep it within the time frame. Okay, so make sure you have your logograms. Okay, bring whatever logos actions you need. Later once we zone in, you are still able to have some time to form logos actions at the logos manipulator. Okay, but do note that if we are lucky or unlucky, the fate that triggers the start of BA might spawn instantly, so we may need to rush it a little bit. Okay, the most I can do is buy like maybe 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, but other than that, we may need to start immediately, depending on whether the boss is popped up or not. Okay, other than that, that's all you need to check for. We are still missing a couple of players on Team 2. Team 1 is full, very nice, thank you very much. Team 3 is full, excellent. Team 4 missing, I think, Trish. And
Go on,
They're in
Michael,
a-
just
they're
come
in
with
an
us.
instance. We're waiting for. I think they're waiting for Risu, but Trish is an instance. They say
Ah.
their
Yeah, I'm trying to join. I just don't have the password. I'm literally trying to get it.
password is 4444.
Thank you.
It's so
sounds like
complex.
it's
Don't worry about
someone who someone extremely cultured has placed that.
you,
No, that I didn't put the password for Team 4. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm not in Team 4. It can't be me. But clearly, these people are people of culture. They know how to create passwords.
He just did 222 for us. It's so imaginative. It's all good.
Okay, so just join the party lah. Other than that, I think okay now one thing I want to mention with regards to attendance for BA, some people might notice that I'm not very particular about it simply because how BA works, right, is that if you get in, you are in. If you don't get in, even if you sign up and you did all the preparation work, if you don't manage to get in, I'm sorry, but you have to sit it out. So later it'll become clearer as we once we start off the actual fate to enter into BA. I'll explain this once we zone in. So for now, let's just do ready checks. Okay, those people who aren't here by now, if they manage to turn up before we zone into BA, we will still pick them up and bring them along with us. But if they don't turn up, generally speaking, I'm not going to chase after them or pursue them to ask them to come for BA. Okay, it's on them to actually turn up. I've given out enough pings, so if they turn up, that's great. If not, then there will always be more BA in future. Okay, so we are gonna zone into Hydatos. So for those who are ready, just go into Hydatos. Okay, I'm gonna pass you lead once we zone in.
Cool. That's where I am.
Mm,
I'm just doing my macros.
couple logos. Okay, for Yumi's question, okay, let me just type it out.
Ooh.
Okay, so we are inside the instance now. This instance, okay, usually the first thing I check is to make sure that we're all in the same instance, but on Materia, usually there's only one open instance. So we're in this instance of 41 players currently. Okay, it looks like everyone's in here. Okay, now once we're inside the zone, spend some time to form logos actions. You can use, okay, no, you should hold off on using Spirit of the Remembered until later once we zone into BA. Okay, once again, just a reminder, you can choose to not use the Spirit of the Remembered now. Hold off until later once we go into BA itself. Now the reason for doing this is simply because if you die out here, you will lose the spirit. So maybe hold off a little bit on using it first. Okay, but if you do use it, it's fine. Later you go in, make a new one to replace it. Not particularly expensive, but generally okay. Okay, now other than that, let me see my stream's okay. Spend some time to do some preparation work. Now there's a couple of things that you need to check before we start the BA. 3 things to check. Number 1, okay, to enter BA later on, you need to be elemental level 60. So do make sure that you are elemental level 60. Sometimes people die D level 59, they figure that it's too late, they go to sleep, wake up today, join the BA run, realize, oh, I'm still level 59. I need to quickly level up before the BA starts. Make sure you are level 60 before fighting Ofni. It doesn't work if you're 59, Ofni dies, you get some XP and hit 60, it doesn't work. Okay, if you hit 60 killing Ofni, you won't get to go and do BA. You must be 60 before Ofni dies later on. Okay, number 2, you must have done all the quests required to unlock BA. This means that you need to finish the entire quest line from start to finish for the Hydatos. Okay, for this Eureka instance, finish every single quest. At the very last quest, the Popoto Cryo will allow you to enter BA. There will be a message saying that you have unlocked BA. Okay, and that is the message that you want to see. Okay, and number 3, later on, when Ofni spawns, okay, Ofni is the fate at the southeastern area of the map, you will need to participate in the Ofni fate, get gold contribution rating for it, and not leave the fate zone early. Okay, so to participate in BA, you need to hit or fight Ofni later on and get gold. Now, as with all other fates in FF14, getting gold is easily done in a party. If you're in a party of 5 to 8 players and each of them are just contributing their own individual DPS and enmity, it will enable your entire party to get gold. It is a team effort, so you don't really need to do very much. Don't need to worry about not getting gold. So long as you are in a party, generally speaking, it should be fine. Now, do also note that you are not supposed to run off early, okay, in the sense that later when we are fighting Ofni, do not leave the fate zone before Ofni dies. If you're outside of the fate area when Ofni is killed, you will not be able to enter BA. This is a safeguard or countermeasure SE implemented in the early days when Portal Wars were a thing. Okay, now what is Portal Wars? Okay, Portal Wars is basically people fighting to enter BA. And what used to happen is that when people are fighting Ofni, some or the majority of players would break away from the fate and scatter to around the map to try to get a head start on securing their position in BA, leaving a handful of players to finish off Ofni and disadvantaging them. So as a countermeasure, SE said, screw you all, either everyone contributes or no one gets to do BA. So you now have to stay in the fate zone before Ofni dies or as Ofni is being killed for you to qualify to enter BA. It makes things fair for everyone. Okay, so do remember to stay within the fate zone as Ofni dies. If you have all these criteria checked off, okay, EL 60, elemental level 60, finish all the quests and unlock BA, and do the Ofni fate in a group, stay within the fate zone, get gold contribution rating, you will be able to enter BA. You will get a buff that starts at 10 minutes. It's a ethereally primed buff. It's a blue color buff. Starts at 10 minutes, immediately ticks down to 9 minutes. You are now qualified to enter into BA. Now, the moment Ofni dies, there will be a Portal Wars begins. Now, what happens is that all players need to fan out, spread out in the Eureka Hydatos map. Okay, I'm going to post a picture of the BA portals in our Eureka Lounge channel. This is actually pinned, okay, but every time I do this, I'll just post it again. And you can take a look at the channel. These spots show you where all the portals will be later when Ofni dies. Now, do note that the portals do not appear immediately. Rather, they take a little bit of time, exactly 4 minutes after Ofni dies, for them to show up. So, what you will do is you will fan out, go to a portal position. Okay, ideally you try to pick 1 or 2 spots that are nearby each other and go to it. Okay, make a beeline to it, sit on it, wait for the portals to appear. Now, blue portals will appear first. So what we do is we tell people not to touch the blue portals. Now, blue portals appear 4 minutes after Ovni dies, and they are what we call priority entry. You cannot enter a blue portal freely. It will cost you this item known as an etheric stabilizer. Now, here on Materia, there's no need to stab. Okay, we call using a stabilizer stabbing the portal. So there's no need to stab portals. Okay, what a stabilizer does is that it allows you to take the blue portal entering into BA early. It's a priority entry system. It will consume the stabilizer. Now, stabilizers are not free. You need to actually farm them with crystals. So it allows people who put in extra effort to get in early. Having said this, on Materia here, we don't stab. There's no need to do so. There will be 48 portals. There should be less than 48 players entering. Okay, looking at the instance right now, we have, a quick check, about 50 players. Okay, 50 players, and of those, 4 players are ineligible. So only 46 players maximum can get in. So
Ooh, here we go.
so there's no need to stab. Just wait for the portals to turn red, then you use them. So 3 minutes after the blue portals appear, all the portals will turn red. Now, do note that the red portals, what happens is that the blue portals will disappear, reshuffle their positions, and red portals will appear. If anyone stabs a blue portal, 1 red portal will be missing from the pool of available portals later on. Okay, but generally speaking, no one should be stabbing, so everyone should have a portal. Okay, now we are seeing Ovni has appeared, so we're just going to head over to Ovni, and I'm going to call a start time of 0900. Okay, no, that's too long. Okay, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So 1000 on the fate timer. Okay, on the fate timer, it's 14 minutes now. When it hits 10 minutes, means 4 minutes from now, we will start the fight. What can be confused with ET? Yeah, I got.
Yeah. I'm trying to like run and do it at the same time.
No. I'm
Sorry.
talking about Dix. What Dix is saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be confused. Yeah.
I guess that's true lah. Maybe I shouldn't set 10, but it's 100. Okay, 4 minutes lah. Yeah, just 4 minutes, guys. Math is hard. FF 14 player cannot time either.
Oh wait. What the fuck? Hold on. I'll do it again.
Happen. Oh,
I did it in the party
I
chat.
see. Yeah, it's 4 a prime number. Is 1 a prime number? Is 7 a prime number? Who knows? No one knows.
Only math knows.
Okay lah. Anyway, we just wait another 4 minutes or 3 minutes or so, and then we'll get started. Okay, while waiting, can do a bit more exposition. Okay, you all will find out one day that I actually enjoy. Hey, why are you running into it? I see.
I'm not. Oh my
Shit.
god. You think I want to kill you? Maybe.
Yeah lah, that's exactly what I think you want to do.
Go. Talk. What talkie?
Okay, now anyway, once Ovni is dead, right, you will just run off and look for portal. Now, generally speaking, for the etiquette is if you're sitting on a portal spot, or if someone else is sitting on a portal spot, don't go fight them for it lah. Don't go camp their spot and then like, I was here first. No, I was here first. So just like try and find another portal spot. There'll be a lot of empty portals. Now also note that if for some reason or other you cannot find a portal spot, leave the mini-map open during this entire time frame. The map will show you where all the portals are. They'll be marked on the mini-map, marked on the map as small little crosses on the map. You can leave it open. You can see where all the portals are, and just go find one. Okay, having said that, the last thing to mention here is that the portals directly to the left of Ovni, so to the west of Ovni, generally I will take those. Okay, me and Kelly will secure 2 portals there. It'll be a bit awkward if we don't get in, but I think here everyone gets in, so I don't think there's an issue.
If I don't get in, make Steaks do it.
But 51 players, only 47 can get
Eight.
in.
Wait. What?
What?
Oh yeah, other than you. Okay.
Yeah, we have more portals than we have players, so it's not
Ah.
that it's not an issue.
Mhm. Yeah. Everyone can get in.
Okay, just so you guys know, I'm streaming this as well, so like all these kiss my balls and stuff, y'all can like go get a room, dude, go get a room. But it's fine lah.
Talk about sharks.
What?
Well, this does being
No
such.
one watches my stream anyway, so don't worry about it.
I do.
Sus. But you're not watching the stream now.
Well, no, because I'm involved in the actual stream.
I know.
Wow. I'm here to support. Yay.
Anyway, if there's anyone here, right, who is like didn't sign up, but you know you are here now and you want to join, right, just come in. Just take whatever portals that's left. We have more than enough space, so feel free to just hop
Yeah,
in and
exactly.
join us. Have fun. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, lah, we'll be starting in like 30 seconds. So yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the party. Later on, like we will just like organize inside lah. We'll reorganize the teams
Yeah.
inside BA if we need to. Does HP scale with people? Yes, it does. It actually does. But there's a minimum number. 24 is the minimum. Anything below 24, it doesn't scale anymore. 24 to 48, it will scale. Okay, so we're gonna start soon. Just tag it a little bit, hit it a little bit. No, don't need to go ham. Try not to die. Okay, and just hit it lah.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Go and
Yeah,
pull.
go Kelly, go pull.
Go.
Yeah.
I did. I'm
Hey
running away.
you, don't run away. Where's? I wanna shut you. Yeah, take some.
No, doesn't work.
Can.
It used to work, and then SCA stopped people like you abusing it.
Why? Okay.
Oh no.
If you die, it's fine. Just get res. It's okay. No issue. Someone will res you.
Yeah.
If you see the gigantic lightning marker later on, just run away from. Just run away
Run
from them.
towards
Run
it.
towards Kelly. Run towards Kelly. It's Automato or Velista or any of the known players. Those with every time say Bocho one.
Can you actually PvP me? I haven't fully stacked Indom, thanks.
Oh yeah, you should stay inside.
Then you should run towards them then. You.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I know, but I'm trying, but it's not working.
It's
Torrential Torment.
Velista.
It should be next, right? It should be
Yeah,
next.
I think so.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
my god, it's
Yeah.
all over there. Help!
Where are you?
I'm slowed.
He run all the way there. Go faster. Go faster. Yeah, okay, fine.
I'm heavy.
Oop, there you are. Okay.
Some more take more hits.
Nice.
Not enough, Doesn't do enough damage.
Okay.
Yeah, not yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to unequip.
That's fine.
Can't be helped.
You should make a macro.
No, I'll just
Go
cover
go
myself
to
with
the
it.
Zebus later lah. Go to the Zebus later and no.
That's what I was doing for like 15
Oh
minutes.
yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Go taunt them. Your mother
Oh,
is
that's
a
I
goblin.
tried. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
I goblin.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a better insult, please.
I know.
It's like, you play worse than Kelly.
Oh my god. You're not gonna live.
Run away!
You're not gonna
run
live.
away.
I'm gonna kill you in some way. Just watch for it. It's gonna happen.
Find something to die to.
Okay, Omni is down. Spread out. Just Momo. Okay, thanks. Thank you. You are res already. Okay, lah. Just go ahead. So for a material, right? I think sometimes people shout out the positions of the ferry, because we are all guaranteed an entry, right? So there's no real rush to enter via the portals. I think. Oh, thanks, Aurora. Aurora, yours betraying her fairy kind.
Aurora.
Literally, yours is the fairy, right? So she like telling the
Yeah.
position of all the fairies. So y'all can go over to the fairies and get the fairy buff, lah. But ideally, you want to wait until the portals turn red before you take the buff. Okay, because why? The moment you take the buff, you get exactly 1 hour from then, and it cannot be refreshed. So you want to hold off until the last moment, grab the buff, and then go to find a portal afterwards. Okay, again, there should be enough portals for everyone, so don't feel shy to go over and grab the fairy buff and then go look for a portal afterwards. Yeah, too long haven't do Indom stuff, you forget how to do Indom. Need Dix to teach you how it's done. Okay, while we are waiting, I might as well just get started on the explanations. Okay, now later on, once we zone into BA, for all the new players, there's going to be a cutscene. So enjoy your cutscene first, and do understand that once you zone in, don't be too hasty to hop off the initial starting platform. There's gonna be some organization to be done. Now today's run will be, Kelly is helping me to organize the run. So thanks Kelly, she usually helps me on organization for all my practice runs, but she doesn't get, okay, no, let's not mention that.
What?
Nobody gets
No,
it.
nobody gets, no,
Nobody gets
yeah,
me.
no, that's minor detail. It's a minor detail. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah.
I used to get paid in Joy, but he's not a cowboy anymore.
Oh my god.
So sus.
Wait, you're the one that did it.
Some of these, I mean, for some of these guys, right, they don't need clears anymore, and like I think they've done too many clears. They've done an excessive number of clears, BA clears. It's almost like they're addicted to it. They need to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You're the guy that leads it.
I only do this like
Yeah.
once a month, guys. Come on. I don't do this as much as you
You
do.
lead the whole
Technically.
Discord, therefore you're the biggest headaches.
I just kicked it off so I
Bye.
can like do my like black market sales things, sell cloth and seals to get rich.
His pyramid
Yeah, my
scheme.
pyramid scheme. It was never about the clears. It's all about the money and the
He wants to
For
make
photo
money while
smuggling.
selling death elves.
yeah Lalafell smuggling side business, very lucrative.
Yeah. He has two behind bars in his house.
There's you place them there. You're the one who put them there. What the heck? Sus. Trying to frame me for doing such things. Actually, she's the one who put the Lalafells in my house, trying to frame me. Yeah, don't worry. Like those of you who want to do who want to get more clears for B, right? I'd say the Materians run them more often than some of the players on Elemental. Although Elemental they have different groups of people doing it all the time, but here they just run them for
Yeah.
fun. So there'll be more runs throughout the week.
Yep.
Let me see. Okay, just to save some time, later once we zone in, don't hop off the platform first. Spend some time at the start forming up your logos, actions, and logograms. Now, one thing to note with BA is inside BA, if you die, people die when they are killed. So you stay dead. You can't get res normally. So things like Raise, Resurrection, Igiro, and I can never remember what the last one is, doesn't work inside BA. You need to actually get res through special means. Now, there are only 3 ways to get res in BA. Number 1, your own Spirit of the Remembered. Hence, everyone should have a Spirit of the Remembered. If you die, Spirit has a chance to trigger and raise you. It's 70%, okay, but it's more like 50-50. When you need it to work, it doesn't work. When you don't need it to work, it always works. So just RNG, hopefully RNGesus favors you and you'll get, may all your spirits keep you alive. Now do note that every time you die, regardless of whether spirit works or not, you will consume the spirit. So you need to have a healthy supply of spare spirits of the remembered for each time you die. Hopefully not too many lah, okay, because you can only have a maximum of 6. Okay, so
Someone stabbed.
oh, that's fine, doesn't matter. It's okay lah, doesn't matter. We have more than enough bottles anyway.
That's true.
Don't worry about it.
Me.
Okay, so
Like quite.
just make sure you have spare spirits. Every time you die, just pop a new one and use it. Keep yourself alive. Okay, now number 2, if the spirit fails and you stay dead, then unfortunately it falls on the healer to try to res you. Now the healer can raise you by using Sacrifice L. Now Sacrifice L is a special logos action that kills the healer and reses you. So the healer kills themselves, you get alive, the healer is dead, the healer relies on their own spirit to pick them up again. If that fails, another healer needs to sacrifice that dead healer and rely on their spirit to raise them. If that fails, then the original healer try to sacrifice the dead second healer, and this is what we call a sacrifice chain. And hopefully you don't have too many of those because it burns up the resources, our extra lives inside BA, if it happens a lot.
Yep.
Okay, but hopefully that doesn't happen too much. Okay, now the third
Let's go.
and final method for raising players in BA is healer LB3. Now this hardly happens anymore. We nearly never see it, so don't rely on it too much. Just try to keep yourself alive with Spirit of the Remembered, and or if healers are nice enough to sacrifice you, they will sacrifice you. Now do know that healer sacrifice is expensive. It's quite pricey. I think in the range of 200k or so. Yes, thanks Dix for letting me know. Click into your red portals. Red portals have appeared. Just click into them. But once again, we have enough portals to go around, so I'm generally not worried. Okay, just remember to make a beeline to a portal and grab one.
Yep.
Okay, congrats entering into BA. Welcome to the Baldijan Arsenal. The first hurdle is generally trying to get into BA, but here on Materia, not an issue, which is actually quite nice. It's a nice change.
Yeah.
Okay, now next. Okay, for those who still haven't found a portal, I'll just open the minimap. There's still quite a number of portals left. A lot in the southeast area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 20 portals left, 19 now. So just try to find one and click into it. Okay, you can use return to go back to town and use the Ethernet shard to get over to the east side. Okay, but otherwise just go grab a portal.
Yeah, we're just waiting for all people to enter so that we would know which ones don't have a portal.
No worries.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Easy.
Okay, now once
Yeah.
inside, I will begin my brief. Here inside BA, the start. Okay, first things first. Don't fall off the platform once again. Okay, general warning: do not fall off this initial starting platform. If you fall down to the sides, you cannot get back up here, and that was, if you're not ready, you're not prepared yet, it means that you will not be able to prep anymore. So spend some time at the Logos Manipulator. Now the first thing everyone does once they enter is to crack open a Spirit of the Remembered. Use the spirit, put the buff on you. This buff safeguards you from death. Use the Logos Manipulator and make something else to replace the empty tray. Okay, here while we're at the start, we have access to the Logos Manipulator. It's fantastic. We can replace our actions freely. Once we get started, there's no coming back up here. So whatever we are bringing from this point onwards is whatever we have for the entirety of this run. Okay, so spend some time to do some preparation work now. Okay, while that is going on, I will explain how the initial thing works. Now, below the Eureka Hydatos timer, you will notice that there is this Conquer the Baldijan Arsenal currently sitting at 21 minutes. Now, this is our BA timer. We need to proceed at a steady pace. If that time runs out, we all get kicked out. So I will try to keep this run going, try not to talk too much, and try to get things running smoothly so that we don't run out of time. Now, at certain intervals, we will hit checkpoints and it will extend the time. So once we clear the first pair of bosses, the time will extend. Once we clear the second boss, Raiden, the time will extend, so on and so forth. Okay, the time will extend at certain checkpoints, so you need to just keep the run flowing smoothly to make sure that we don't time out at the very end. Okay, any time that we bring forward actually rolls forward to the end boss lah. So ideally, I'll try to go faster as well. Now, next thing to mention here, you will notice people yelling out or shouting out numbers and Art and Owain. Now, Art and Owain is the first pair of bosses, and the Art side is the Logos Manipulator side. The Owain side is the Magia Melder side. Now, if you are new and you don't really know what's going on, just let the party leader handle it. Usually, what happens is that we need to split our entire alliance into 2 equally powered parties or equally strong parties. If we have 6 parties, it's 3-3. If we have 5 parties, we usually send more players to the Owain side, okay, the Magia Melder side, 2 parties to Logos Manipulator Art side, 3 parties to Magia Melder side. Okay, if it's an odd number of parties. Okay, this is simply because Owain needs more firepower. Owain also happens to be easier to handle mechanically, so it actually works out in our favor. Send fewer parties, less risk of dying to the Art side, needs less DPS, it works out well in our favor. Okay, so what's happening now is that the different party leaders are actually yelling out. So for example, Kelly, Siora, Suki, 1, 3, 4, Owain. Okay, Bara is M on.
No, I was actually talking to Kui, sorry. Ours is 134 Art main
Oh,
tank.
sorry. Okay, so we are 1, 3, 4 Art MT. Yeah, okay, that's correct. That sounds right.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it was
my party, Kelly's party, 1 tank, 3 healers, 4 DPS going to Art. We are the main tank party, or should I say I'm the main tank for the Art side. And some of the other parties are doing the same thing as well. So for example, okay, Shuyin, 1, 2, 4 Art, 1 tank, 2 healers, 4 DPS going to Art side as well. So this helps the organizer, who is Kelly, to figure out who's going out, who's going in. Make sure to have the parties sorted out approximately evenly lah. So this helps us to sort them out. Now also note that we will need one player on perception for both art side and Owen side. Usually if they are perceptors, they will yell out, no, perception L, Owen, I have it, or I can do it, something like that lah. So we will need to have one on each side. It helps make things easier. We need to actually ensure that at least 1 to 2 players have perception. Now it's possible to have more than 2. Any extra just means we have some redundancy, but we need to have at least 2. Okay, if only 1, then it becomes a bit tight lah, but still doable. But I'll try not to go into too much alternative strategies for a newbie run. Okay, there's if you want to learn more things for BA beyond the scope of the basic practice run, feel free to ask questions after the run has concluded in the Discord. Okay, there will be a lot of veterans there to help assist you and answer your questions. Okay, now other than that, once we have sorted teams, once we have perception sorted out, sometimes you will see your party members place waymarks. So for my party, we can see our waymark. Do note that waymarks and signs are party specific, so only your party can see your waymarks and signs. If there's veteran players, help to mark the site that your party is going off on, so that your party members know where they are heading. Once all this sorting out is done, okay, we will generally do ready checks for all parties. And once your party is ready, you will fall off. Okay, you will assemble on the correct side. Okay, once Kelly gives us the go ahead, we will then start to fall off onto our correct platforms, and we will begin the run. Okay.
Okay. You can
Can
go ahead.
so we're good to go lah. So my party, we are on the art side. Okay, the other guys going to Owen side. Good luck. Okay, I think there's a veteran tank over there as well. So
Maybe doing call outs for Wayne.
oh, thank you very much. Okay lah, so use food, and I'm gonna just start to hop off on art side. My party, y'all can come along with me, and once I see that we have at least 1 or 2 parties who are down here, I will just begin pulling the trash mobs. Now, to start off with, we are gonna be dispatching a bunch of trash mobs in the initial stages. Do always let the tanks pull enmity first. In BA, if you pull enmity and you're not a tank, or you're not defensive, or you're not geared, and you look at the mobs wrongly and they aggro onto you and hit you, you can get one-shotted. There's a chance that they might hit you really hard and you just die. So be extremely careful inside PA when dealing with trash mobs. Other than that, let the tanks take enmity, pull, and just tank and spank the mobs. I think we're good to go. I'll start pulling now.
Yeah. I'm just doing my last
Yeah, I need to make
trade.
sure my healers are with me. No worries.
We've got 3
Yeah.
healers. You're good.
I know. You know, someone just now trying to kill me. I got to be extra careful now.
I'm not gonna do it while you notice, okay? It's gonna be when you're not looking. Go do your thing.
Okay, tanks, just make sure you have your stances on if you are main tanking. Other tanks, if you are not main tanking, you might want to choose to have it off. Now, any sub-tanks, means if you are a tank and you're not really doing any main tanking duties, but you are geared or you're on defensive, you can try to babysit the party. Now, what does this mean? Now, sometimes, occasionally, mishaps will happen. Some DPS or healer accidentally pull something extra. If you notice that, immediately try to rip the mob off the DPS or healer, because mobs, okay, DPS and healers will get one-shotted. You as a tank generally won't. So you can try to babysit the mobs a little bit, babysit your party a little bit by helping to alleviate the pressure. If you pull it off them, we notice, you can hold it for a bit, keep you alive, and then after a while we just dispatch them out. Okay, this is to avoid accidents from happening. Other than that, not much else to say about these mobs. As we progress up the stairwell, once we reach the top of the stairs, there are these 2 Biblos mobs that have a very, very nasty frontal and rear cleave attacks. You don't want to be standing in front of them or behind them. You also don't want to be standing with the main tank at all times, because they will turn towards the main tank suddenly and cleave the main tank. Do not be near the main tank when dealing with the Biblos mobs at the top of the stairwell. Okay, I've seen it happen a lot of times. People stand next to the main tank and get cleaved. Okay, other than that, once the mobs have been dispatched, okay, I think the Owen side has arrived at their end, so thanks very much for letting us know. You'll notice that people will yell out that they have arrived at their first boss. Okay, the Owen boss, Owen side has already arrived. Art side, we have 2 more mobs to dispatch, and then we'll begin with the Art and Owen bosses. Now, to save time, I'm just going to begin my explanations for these bosses. Now, Owen, mechanics first. Melissa just got cleaved, nice. Okay, for the Owen boss, Owen's really easy. He will place spears, which are either fire or ice, and he himself will be either fire or ice. You just need to go to the opposite spear. If he's fire, you go to the ice spear. If he's ice, you go to the fire spear. If the fight drags on and you see the Dorito markers, okay, the Dorito markers are these triangle-shaped icons above your heads. Those players with the Dorito needs to stack together with each other. It's a group hug mechanic. Those players with the AoE on their feet just pull it out away from everyone else. Okay, we see anything more than that means we messed up already. Okay, that is for Owen side. Relatively easy. So I think Kobe is helping us do the callouts there as well. So thank you very much. Now, Art side. Art mechanics is a bit more tricky. Art will place 4 spears at the edge of the arena, and he will do a point blank AoE or a donut AoE. Now, if he does a point blank, you need to move in. If he does a point blank, you need to move out away from Art, and after the point blank goes off, you need to move in to avoid the point blank being fired by the 4 spears at the edge. If he does a donut, you need to move in, and once the donut goes off, you need to quickly run out to any of the 4 spears. They will do a donut AoE as well. Now note that the spears don't have any telegraphs at all, so you need to move quickly. You move in and quickly out, or move out and quickly in. Now do also note that there are actually special safe spots. For the donut, it is next to a spear on the outer edges. For the point blank, it is at the edge of the arena in between any 2 spears. Okay, if you see players pulling at these safe spots, you can try to follow them as well. Okay, but Art side, usually players tend to get clipped if they don't move fast enough. So just be careful about those. Now, when the floor flashes or glows, I will say stop moving. Just don't move your character around. If you move, you'll get heavied, and later on there'll be line AoEs that will be hard to avoid if you are heavied. So try to stop moving until it's safe to do so. Okay, that's it for the Art mechanics. Any questions? Okay, now if no urgent questions, we're gonna just get started soon. So I'll set a start time ET0620. Okay, 0620 if you would be so kind. Now, if you have limit break, LB2 at 0618, LB1 at 0619. Now you can use range or caster limit break. Just fire it off, because if you don't and we pull, the limit break will drain to 0. So you may as well just use it. If no one's using it, just feel free to just fire it off. It's okay. Other than that, just listen to callouts, try your best. Okay, note that if I'm doing Art callouts, I will preface my calls with Art, move in, or Art, move out, something like that. But otherwise, I'll try to keep callouts to a minimum for these fights.
Yep.
I'll be doing callouts for Owen side.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now LB2 soon, LB2 now, LB1 fired off, and we are starting. Okay, go ahead and pull. Now the both bosses will open up with red whites and a tank buster. Just keep everyone healed and topped up. The DPS looks quite good.
Owen side ice is safe. No, fire's safe. My bad.
You only had one job. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. It's fine. Okay, outside in and then out.
I apologize.
Okay, quickly run out. Outside, quickly run out. Nice.
Oh no.
It's fine, it's fine. No worries, I was just jesting. Okay, Art, this will be spears with the point blank. If you want, you can go to the outer edges in between any two spears. It will be safe.
Away inside ice is safe.
Yep, yep.
Are you sure?
Okay,
I had
No.
one job.
outside, stop moving.
No, no.
Outside, stop moving. Outside, stop moving. And avoid the line AoEs now. Okay, get out of them. Try your best to get out of them. Move, 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 move. Ouch. Read wide.
This is too nice.
No, it's not dead yet. Okay, run away from the proximity. Move away from Mo, 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 Mo. Okay, Mo, you need to sprint to get out.
Run.
Run faster.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
nice,
Okay.
nice,
I think we have 3 dead on the side.
Okay, prioritize.
I-
Wait, they're all healers. Okay, never mind.
Still all-
Careful of traps by the top of the stairs.
Okay, yes.
Is someone's percepted that one? Because I'm gonna take it. Otherwise, I'll just YOLO run through.
Just take it.
Okay,
Do it.
Bye.
Take it.
I'm leaving.
Do it.
My trap now. I have
I
been done. I'm taking this. You can't stop me.
I can. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay,
do
for
this, but my RNG.
resing dead players, right? Just as a courtesy thing, for healers, trying to res dead players, what we usually do is what Kelly has just done. You either say that no, sacrifice L, then this player. Let other healers know that you are sacrificing this dead player, so that they don't overlap the sacrifices. You know that it's actually possible for two players to sacrifice the same dead player at the same time, and then they will both die, which is a net loss in resources. So we try to make announcements for this as a courtesy. Other than that, for all the non-healer players, okay, I guess we will just move ahead and join up with the other alliance. Now, in the middle stairwell here, there will be a trap, so do be careful. Let the perceptors run ahead first, here, unless the perceptions from the other side has scanned it for us.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. No, using sharp brand sacrifice. Extremely.
Oh,
good.
is that what it is?
Yeah,
Let's
clearly
do
it is.
3-4, 3-4.
Clearly it is.
Let's see 3-4. I've got it for 3.
Okay, for the players on the Owain side, if y'all want, y'all can just be careful in the main hallway. Now in the big hall up there is 4 traps and a whole bunch of mobs in it. So you want to hug the wall and go to the oh, you didn't even pop the trap. Jesus. Hey, there's a trap here, guys. There's still a trap here. Don't just run.
No, there isn't. I popped it. I ran over it. Like I told
Oh,
you.
okay. Sorry.
We were already talking about
Yeah.
it.
I wasn't here when that happened, so I didn't notice. Okay, so thanks. Tomato has cleared.
I said in chat like
Tomato
twice
has
now.
cleared the.
Yes, you did.
Okay, thanks. Okay, then we can just move ahead. Thanks, Tomato. Okay, Tomato, you want to main tank a little bit? You can help to pull stuff lah.
I can.
Yeah, go ahead and pull. I'll begin explanations for the next part of the fight. So this will free me from having to main tank as well. Okay, now hugging the wall, you will notice there's a treasure coffer at the edge of the arena of this hallway here. Everyone should go over and grab it. Now, treasure coffers in BA are personal. They are your own. If you don't open them or you don't pick them up, you will lose the loot within them. So remember to go grab the treasure coffer at the edge over here. Now, in this hallway, there are 4 traps. The perceptors have already scanned them, so thank you very much. Now, the smaller circular traps are bleed traps. If you step in them, you're not going to die, but they will apply a bleed that needs to be healed through and a 10-minute long vulnerability up debuff, so ideally try not to step in them. Now, do note that traps will affect anyone standing near them as well when they go off, so you want to give them a bit of a buff. Don't stand near them in the event that someone accidentally runs over them. Accidents do happen. I've seen it happen before, so just be very careful about it. Okay, now, other than that, watch out for all the AoEs. If any mobs get accidentally pulled, okay, as a ST, okay, I will keep my eyes peeled and quickly grab them if needed. Now in this hallway, there's just a whole bunch of mobs. We just need to tank and spank them. Someone death the doll using Shark Brand Def L. Very nice. Good job.
Wow.
No, this is the example of Shark Brand Def. This is what Shark Brand Def was meant to do from the start. It's just insta-cast. It just dies suddenly. That is Shark Brand. Those that you need to beat the mob down for a little bit, right? That's actually not Shark Brand. Yeah, exactly. Aha.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna take
Did
it
anyone
over.
see
Yeah.
the ghost?
The ghost went down the stairs. I saw it went down the stairs.
Yeah. Vision past is at the
Okay,
bottom.
now,
He's coming up now.
the centaurs here have a special ability called Berserk. Now, usually when Berserk is being cast, it needs to be interrupted because if the centaurs get berserked, they will one-shot or two-shot tanks. Having said this, they can't be stunned, they can't be silenced or hit grazed, so usually a healer or caster needs to swift cast Sleep or Repose to interrupt the Berserk cast. Usually the veterans will have it done, so thank you very much for that.
Yep. Easy.
Okay, the ghost is over there. Door. Okay, the door mob that we actually killed has a special thing to note as well. Usually the main tank will point it away from the alliance. Okay, point it away from the alliance because it does a massively huge conal attack. It looks like a gaze attack, but it's actually not. It's a cleave. So usually the main tank points it away, but in this case someone used a shark brand death and insta killed it. So no worries here. Okay, once we've dispatched this last mob, we are moving.
7 brand death.
No. Clearly shark brand. Clearly shark.
Shark dead. My friend's shark death. He is dead.
No.
What is it
That's when it's
considered?
shark brand death.
Yeah, overseas.
What? What? Meet in yours, yeah. Alright, welcome to boss number 2. This is Raiden. Now, Raiden is the second boss in the Baldigian Arsenal and is a Thunder Expected mob. Hey, we still have players without party. If
No, it's fine. I said in shout out earlier, someone needs a party. I said that at Omni.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
no one said anything. I was like, okay.
My own. You've been in a chat. You should have said something. We would have got you.
do we have any spare spots? Is it because we have exactly parties of 8? 15? Let me just...
We should.
No,
We
mine
should
are-
have.
mine's a
We
light
should
party.
be at most 47. Someone
Yeah.
Owain and respond. Owain trap.
39.
There is.
Just grab them.
Okay. Is someone able-
someone's not missing a
Can
spot,
someone
yeah.
pick him up?
Yeah, just grab them. Just grab
Yeah.
them. Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Right.
Who's the one with the extra people? 'Cause we've got 4.
Mm. Can just grab Mayon.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
did.
great.
That was my fault.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Okay, now.
Yeah, so there's another rando party.
Oh yeah, lah, no, that's
Yeah,
fine. That's fine. It's
exactly.
okay, lah. It's okay. As long as the parties are self-sufficient, right? Generally not a problem. Plus, you guys know what you're doing, so I'm not worried about it too much. But if
I'm pretty impressed that they survived
lie.
until now.
if any parties need healers,
That's a nice assumption.
if any parties need healers, please let us know. Because my party is like
We've got
spare. Yeah,
plenty.
plenty of healers. Right? I have 3 healers. Too many healers already. I don't need so many. I just need like someone who's not Kelly can really. That is fine. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
You went to
You
get
should rescue him into Zantetsuken.
I'm brutally thinking
No,
of
then
it.
she's
like-
gonna die as well unless she's she's a sage. I see. Okay, no, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
I got my eye on you. Okay, now anyway, not to waste too much time. Raiden is a Thunder Expected boss, and he has really 2 main mechanics that you need to look out for. Number 1 is the lateral Zantetsuken. Now, lateral Zantetsuken happens midway through the fight, and Raiden will disappear from the arena, appear on either the east or the west, and we are all gonna stack in the middle. Okay, we stack in the middle, look for Raiden on either the east or the west. He raises his sword on either his left or his right. Puddles appear below everyone, but because we're all stacked in the... puddles appear below randomly selected players, but because we're all stacked in the middle, a large number of puddles appear below all of us. We move out of the puddles and move towards the safe side, where the safe side is the side Raiden's sword is not pointed at. Okay, once more from the beginning, Raiden disappears. We stack in the middle, look for Raiden on the east or the west. Raiden raises his sword on his left or his right. Puddles appear below all of us. We move out of the puddles and move towards the side Raiden's sword is not pointing at. Now, in a pinch, you can move out of the puddles first, stop, get your bearing, and go to the safe side. There will be some time. Okay, it's not you don't have to do all of it at once. You just need to get out of the puddles first, go to the side his sword is not pointing at. Now, if you're not sure where that is, just look for everyone else. We are all gonna be on the same side. Now, healers, if you see your party member running off to Narnia, okay, going off on the wrong side, you're gonna get cleaved by the sword. Quickly rescue them over to the safe side once the puddles have exploded. Okay, don't rescue them through the puddles, you will actually kill them. Okay, so that's for the lateral Zantetsuken. Shortly after, Raiden cleaves the arena, goes through the center, killing anyone on the unsafe side as well as anyone in the middle. Okay, so this is lateral Zantetsuken. Now, the second mechanic is Cloud to Ground. if DPS is good, we'll skip it, but just for precaution's sake, I will just quickly mention it. Now, cloud to ground happens. We will look for a single exaflare. Now, an exaflare is a traveling AoE marker that appears on the edge of the arena. As it starts traveling across the arena, we will find where it started at and stack on that spot, because that spot is going to be safe from then onwards. Shortly after this, Raiden does Bitter Barbs, and a number of things will happen. Number one, there are still traveling exaflare markers. Number two, puddles will appear below randomly selected players. Once again, we're all stacked there, so a large number of puddles appear below all of us. Pop sprint, run around, avoid all the puddles, avoid the traveling exaflare markers, and some of you will be tethered to each other with a barbed tether. Now this barbed tether, you need to split the tether, break it apart by running away from each other. Split the tether as a priority. If you stay tethered for too long, you'll start to die. Okay, you start to take a lot of damage. And you will die shortly afterwards. Okay, so at the end of all of that, if we do get to it, Raiden does Whirling Zantetsuken, which is a donut AoE. The only safe spot is inside his hitbox. Be inside his hitbox. I will call it out. Anyone standing on the edges, on the tippy-toe on the edge of the hitbox will die. Raiden does Whirling Zantetsuken a number of times in this fight. Please be inside his hitbox all the time he does it. Okay. Other than that, the rest of the fight can be called out or short called. I will be doing callouts for this fight. There'll be red whites, tank busters, there's a light DPS check, etc. etc. Listen to callouts and we should be fine. Okay. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Okay, we'll just do a simple ready check to make sure that everyone is present. Okay, just do a ready check. If there's anyone who is not ready, let us know. Okay, otherwise, for everyone who is ready, come forward beyond the purple line into the Raiden's arena so that we know that you are present and ready. And we will do a starting pool at maybe ET. Okay, I need to wait for 45 seconds for the ready check to conclude. So maybe ET 11:20 lah. Okay, 11:20 for the start. Okay, so once again, starting time 11:20, 1118 is LB2, 1119 is LB1.
Wait, who's MT?
Yeah, that's a good question.
If
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Metro.
So anyone for practice run, anyone here want to empty? Kobe, do you want to try? Where's Kobe?
Yeah, I can do it.
Then you empty lah. We will let you empty.
I just pull further north, right?
Yeah, just pull further north at the start.
Yep, easy.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll to be fair, we don't really need to mark the empty lah, but we'll keep an eye on you in case something happens. But other than that, I think not much to mention here.
What, like pulling the wrong thing?
I mean that
What
doesn't happen here as well, so that's fine. Yeah, because Kobe did mention that they want to try to empty Osma later in the Osma fight, so just give them some experience as well.
Yeah. Good luck. Have fun.
Okay, so we'll be starting soon. LB2, if you guys have it. LB1, just fire it off. And Kubi, go ahead and establish MET. Okay, Kubi or the main tank will start off by pulling the boss closer to the edge of the arena. Okay, for the very first few mechanics. There will be a red white followed up by a tank buster. Just keep everyone topped up. Some of the Dell players, the Dell users, just keep an eye out for them as well. Now this is the tank buster. Okay, and shortly after this, Raiden electrifies the edge of the arena. Now range and casters, okay, or range DPS, you all can start to move to maximum range. Go to maximum range away from Raiden in a straight line. Shortly after this, Raiden will do Ame no Sakahoko, which is a large point blank AoE. Everyone will need to start running backwards now. Okay, everyone start running away from Raiden directly backwards. He will jump backwards. We need to go inside his hitbox. Be inside his hitbox. This is Whirling Zantetsuken. Now anyone tippy-toeing along the outer edges or outside of the hitbox will just die. Okay, and we are going to move to the center of the arena, stack in the middle. This is the lateral Zantetsuken. Raiden's on the west, looking west. Move out of the puddles and run to the safe side. Okay, get out of the puddles first. Nice try. Go to the safe side. Wrong side, Min Latte. Quick come over. Nice try.
No, I already used my rescue.
I know, right?
It
That's
failed.
why. Suspicious.
It failed.
Okay, now red, white, and a light DPS check afterwards. Okay, those dead players, don't worry about it. We'll pick you up later.
Yeah.
Okay, now, players just spread out lightly, spread out lightly. Now, this is Lancing Bot. You just want to not be in any overlapping regions of these AoEs. You just try to space them out nicely. Don't be in any overlapping regions. When the spears come down, it's a light DPS check. So, we will just burn the spears. Bros will burn Raiden. Kill it, guys. Quick, kill it.
I was like.
Okay, that's the DPS check. Now, shortly after this, there's a red white and a bruise BBD ETM. Okay, move out of this.
And a bruise.
Okay, and this is cloud to ground. Okay, we may need to do this now because not fast enough. So looking for the first Exa flare, it is at the south. We are heading over to the first Exa flare and stack at where everyone stacked together here. Okay, now after this, Bitter Bubs is being cast. We need to pop, sprint, run around, avoid all the AoEs and everything. Split the tethers if you have it. Break tethers first. At the end of all of this, we are running into Raiden's hitbox. Okay, come. Okay, nice. He's dead. Well, I saw some of you running around with the tethers. You all need to break the tethers next time, but it's fine. No one died.
Yeah. I can't use my sack, so if somebody else can, that would be awesome. Because I've already used 3.
Yeah, it's okay. We need to share the burden.
Actually, I don't want to test RNG too much. I already succeeded 3
I
times.
see. Okay, remember to grab your treasure coffer here. If not, later you will get a bonus coffer, by the way.
Thanks, Ballista.
Was that fun for tanking?
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
Raiden shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. Like, if that was tough for you, I think we might need to have a talk later on for Osma.
Oh no! I was just worried I did anything
No
wrong.
worries.
No,
did
you were
fine.
good.
Yeah,
You were
perfect.
You didn't call out ice or fire.
It's okay, don't debate. It was only trolling. You were
Yeah, it
good,
was
you were
good.
good.
No worries.
Mm.
Okay.
Weird.
And we are moving onwards to the next area. Okay, now there's a large hallway here. There's a whole bunch of mobs here. Some of the tanks will start to peel the mobs to us in the hall. Okay, now do note there's a single bleed trap somewhere in this hall, so we generally don't rush into it. Good, we just go ahead and start to peel some of the mobs now. Generally, I'm just gonna pull something, and you'll just help to DPS it. Okay, other tanks, same thing. If you all want to go ahead and just start pulling the mobs over to us, feel free to do so. You can speed up a little bit. Just make sure that you've got enmity. Okay, don't pull things and lose enmity. You watch out for these mobs as well. They do nasty line AoEs. You want to be careful of those. Okay, Kobe's got the book. That's fine. Kobe can just bring it over to us, then we can just burn it together as well.
Oh, okay. Hotat's got that one.
I mean, if it's a tank, I'm okay. Tanks will survive. Someone slipped the doll. Nice. I think it's Dix. Aha.
Yeah, it would be deep.
I will grab it.
My
I will
bad.
grab it later. Don't worry about it.
No, I evoked the doll.
Oh, you
evoked
evoked
the
it
doll,
already,
but,
nice.
I also face pulled the book.
It's okay. I'll grab it. Kill the book first. Kill the book first. Important. Kill the book first.
The doll is
Yep.
looking.
These books will do that either point blank or donut if left alive for too long. So we kind of need to kill them. Okay, nice
Yeah.
death.
Ooh,
Nice death.
death.
Okay, then focus on the doll next. Hey, he's doing the gaze attack already. You're standing in front of you, gonna get hit. Bye bye Dante, bye bye Holy. Aha, y'all kill each other. Hey, they're gonna kill each other. Watch.
Hey, I got
Yeah, let's watch as they kill each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Watch them.
Watch
watch
them.
them.
Cheer. I bet Dante gonna lose.
One of you should have popped Del first.
Just fighting each other. Okay, that's fun. Okay, let's go. Things that happen only on material. Okay, there's gonna be a trap. There's gonna be a trap here. Careful. Yep. And
You scared the shit out of me. Holy Giga Chad. Oh my god, literally. You
look
are
at
your
Dante.
name.
Look at Dante.
It's just Dante.
I know, right?
I need to end on the trap, by the way. So if anybody else wants to do it, I'm not your dad. You can also stand on the trap with me.
Yes.
Anyone else
Die
using
with that.
Indomitable? Just let Tomato know.
Me. Just me.
Oh, just you, then that's fine.
Tomato.
That's
Aris
fine.
just wants, Aris wants to be
Yeah,
friends.
y'all can go and pop traps.
Wholesome, that's
Go,
good.
go. You already used it
Hmm.
already. Okay, nice.
Sweet.
The trap does not go through inbound, hence you see the tanks trying to pop them with their inbound. There's an actual reason for them doing this, but again, I tend not to go into like explanations on
Gamers.
on advanced mechanics. They're basically using it for Indomitable, which gives them a HP buff.
Death is in wind.
There's a sprite here. Pull the sprite. Nice. Okay, now here, Percept does not pull the sprites,
No.
if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Yeah. It's an ability lah, so it doesn't pull the
Yeah.
sprites.
Only
Yeah,
spells
only spells
do.
still. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, now here in this hallway, we're gonna clear the hallway of the trash mobs first. In each of these rooms, there are mobs, traps, and there's two things we need to find.
Logos?
Yeah, no worries. Arismon's got it. Thanks, Aris.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I've got it.
Choose.
I instinctively shield lobbed it when it's got pulled. So
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, there's
You wait. Okay,
there's
go.
two things we're looking for here. Number one, there is a visible treasure coffer. Now I think that's been found in wind.
wind.
Yeah, thanks, Holy Giga Chat.
Oh, thanks.
It's pulling shit. But it's fine.
Makes things faster.
Yeah, just go ahead and start YOLO pulling stuff lah. It's fine. Material we can just go faster. Everyone speaks the same language here.
I don't speak
Yep,
any
nope.
English.
I didn't say it was English. I just said it was the same language. It's a down under language.
Yeah, it's monkey.
Ah.
It's monkey. We speak
English
monkey
is
here.
real good.
That's how Ballistic can talk to us.
I see.
Wakaranai.
Kelly speaking Japanese is so weird.
Wakarimasen.
Right. Anyway, we will handle the wind room first. So we're looking for two things in these rooms. There's a treasure coffer and wind, so we're gonna clear out the wind room first. Now, wind room has one trap, a whole bunch of mobs, and a treasure coffer. So let's dispatch the mobs outside here in the hallway. Now, what we usually do is we will pull the mob out. The perceptors, once it's safe, they will go in to scan for the trap. And once we have found the single trap in the wind room and clear the mobs out, we will be able to go in and grab the treasure coffer. Now, also note that there will be an invisible, hidden teleporter that cannot be seen. The perceptor will also need to scan for that teleporter as well. We don't know in which room it is. It's random. Same for the treasure coffer as well. Okay, so do note that we need to RNG and try to find it. Okay, I think we are just pulling the remaining ads. Okay, if you see one of the ads being pulled away by Arismont, just leave it alone. They are doing tank things. It's perfectly fine. They know what they're doing. Okay, and once we have emptied the room of the mobs and the trap has been found, go in, grab the treasure coffer. Okay, unfortunately the teleport is not in this room, so we'll need to systematically clear out the other rooms as well just to find the teleporter.
Does anyone have aggro on Ascati?
Me. I have it. Hold on.
You wanna leave it?
Give me a second.
Or
Sorry, I need to reset.
Yeah, cause if Iris lets
Yeah, I
go
know.
of this, then it will go to
Yeah,
you.
then I'll have it. Yeah, okay, you're good.
Just ignore them, they're doing their things. Okay, next we're gonna go
Yeah,
to
no, don't
water
worry.
and ice. Head over to the water and ice rooms, and we'll clear those rooms as well. Now, water and ice room has 2 traps each, so same as before, the tanks will try to peel the mobs away from the rooms. I'll start with the ice room first, so this will make it slightly easier, and we'll dispatch them. There are 2 traps in the ice room, so let the perceptors go in to scan for the traps. And if we get lucky, we can find a teleporter here as well. Okay, but if we're unlucky, we might need to scan all the 6 rooms, which is generally a time waste. But it's fine.
7 room BA.
7 room, 12 room BA. Okay, for those who are not sure,
wait.
not sure how I'm telling which room is which element. There's no real name or anything like that. It's just the element that it looks.
I don't think I can get the one. I can't get the one at the back.
Yeah,
Yep.
no worries. So like for example, the water room, right? There's water in it, so that's the water room. The ice room, is blue, and there's no water in it, so that's ice. So on and so forth. There's ice, water, fire, thunder, wind, and earth. So these are the 6 rooms that correspond to your Magia.
It's
It's
frozen
frozen
water.
water. Yep,
I hate it.
legit, right? We're doing it wrong. It's frozen water.
Water is technically ice, but in a different form. Okay, no teleporter here as well. So I guess we're going to the thunder room lah. There's actually a priority order, just so you guys know. We normally do the treasure room first because we want the treasure. Then we do the ice and water room next because we want the traps. And then subsequently the wind and thunder room because we want the traps as well. And then finally the earth and fire room because those are kind of useless.
Was there another ad in there?
I think so.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. No, there's a 4th one.
Nice.
Oh, there's a lot.
You can
Really, I
only
can't
count to 4. You can.
Yeah, I can only count to 4. It's for DRS.
Yeah. Oops. Shield bash everything. Like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shield bash memes.
Right. No teleporters. So
Fire
okay, it's
Garrison.
fine. Let's go next one. Earth and fire. We do 6 room, 7 room. 7 room happens when we can't find the portal in all 6 rooms. That's 7
wait,
room.
hold on.
Means we missed
Yeah,
it.
means you missed it. Okay, now this room has no traps, but these doors, these red doors do a very, very nasty donut AoE. So you either want to be really, really close
Did I bring them in?
or really, really far. Be very careful. Here, Tomato, have some heals. Yeah, let's be very careful about these. Getting clipped by AoEs will still kill you.
It's fine. I believe in my 3 healers.
Oop, it's in fire.
Nice.
That is. Oh.
Fire room. Let me see if I have a fire room. Okay, once you go through the teleporter, there's a treasure coffer on the right. Don't forget about it. Everyone's crowding around it. Remember to pick it up. Yeah, that's what I say, Kelly.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm sure the earth room was one like this.
Earth and
There's a
fire
bit
in
of
the center.
fire.
Yeah, earth and fire both in
Fire.
the center.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have a
actually,
screenshot of
like-
this also. Fire and earth room.
Yeah, that. Your thing is weird too. See, I told you, it wasn't just me.
No. I mean, it was always like this. It was always like this.
I don't think I've been in a fire
Oh,
one
wait.
for very long.
Actually, every time we do BA, right, I need to take a photo of the teleporter so that we can compile a.
Piscatine.
Can compile.
Didn't
Was it?
didn't Bear do it? Bear did it like years ago. He took all the screenshots.
No,
Bear
he did for the Heaven or POTD.
Yeah.
They're not.
Oh,
They're not BA.
okay, yeah.
He never did that many BA in the first place. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just be careful. If you tank it, make sure you on defensive. These mobs punch really hard. Better stun it. Oh shit, he got hit butted. Nice. The hit butt takes a chunk out of your health, so just be careful. Yeah, those guys are messing with the trap. Just ignore them, guys. Don't worry about it. They know what they're doing.
Right.
Alright, let's pull these things.
I'm gonna evoke the dog.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not.
Wait.
She's gonna
With
wake up.
me.
I'm just evoking it.
I see.
Oh, someone else is coming. Someone woke up the dog. Hulk.
Feed me.
Some people just want anarchy, and then just like pull everything.
Yeah, this guy.
Anarchy.
I'm using Elaine as a
Hey.
DPS.
Oh, fuck.
He's
Wait,
doing
the
the
thing-
glance already, guys. Okay.
I don't know where the trap is, by the way. I wasn't paying
Okay,
attention.
AOE. AOE.
yeah, headbutt, sleep one more time. Sleep it. Okay, nice, thanks. Yeah.
You, someone's dead.
The headbutt killed
What?
someone. Shit. Okay, that's fine.
You had too many. There were too many sleeps.
No, the sleep worked, but he fired off 2 headbutts, so that killed someone.
This person.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm working on you. Oh, it's Elaine.
yeah, it's Elaine.
They had the debuff, and the
Oh, I
train.
see.
Yeah, the
Huh.
boat. Yeah, the
That's
boat.
why.
Yeah.
But it's okay lah.
I was using him as a DPS
Battery, yeah,
meter.
it's okay lah.
Yeah, for my diamonds. Can't even remember what they're
It's
called.
fine. And it doesn't matter lah. The trap has been popped lah. They popped it. Yeah,
Okay.
they popped it.
Thank you.
That's why they were messing around with the trap.
I admitted. I admitted.
No, I didn't see.
No worries. Just to let you know lah. I think after we'll be able to make it to the. Hey, there's no portal here as well. We need to rest them lah. We need to rest them here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Ballista, do you still have?
Any more reses?
Because I can't swap just
I
yet.
have one sack, but I've never used it before, so
Ooh, time to try.
Do you have a spare
yeah.
spirit?
I've got a
Ballista's
I've
gonna
got
do it.
Spirit of Remembered popped already. So do I just
No, don't do
Oh, no,
it.
someone's got it.
Yeah.
all good?
No worries.
Yep.
But I do still have one.
Just
so-
hold it, just in case Valista doesn't get up, right? But actually, if Valista doesn't get up, we
Yeah.
just leave him there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he got up.
Yeah, he got up.
Disappointing. I mean,
Look
that was
at
great.
this fucking monk ass ING. Shake my head.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, another hallway with more rooms, 6 more rooms here. We dispatch the mobs in the hallway. Each room here has a single trap in the center of each room. Let the perceptors go in to scan for the traps first. Do not run blindly into the rooms, even though they look empty. There are traps in every single room. Now what's going to happen here is that we're going to split our alliance into 6 different parties. So you'll notice parties yelling out elements. So Kelly's party, my party, 1, 3, 4. Stone is 1 tank, 3 healers, 4 DPS going to the earth room. Kubi's party, 1, 2, 5 ice, 1 tank, 2 healers, 5 DPS going to the ice room. So on and so forth. Again, the organizer's job is to account for all 6 rooms, make sure all 6 rooms has at least 1 party with a tank and healer in each room, so that every room is accounted for. Now, once all rooms have players in them, 1 player from each room will step in the button or the pad in the center of each room, and when all 6 rooms have someone standing in the button in the center, the doors will close, 2 mobs will spawn, and the party in their rooms will need to dispatch those mobs in their party level. Do note that if you have insufficient tanks, like if you don't have actually have 5 to 6 tanks, we may need to do some advanced strategies to try to work around it. Okay, there are certain strategies to handle if we don't have enough tanks. Okay, but generally speaking, for most of our runs, okay, especially the learning runs, I try to ensure that we have at least 6. Okay, we have at least, we have exactly 6. So Tatamo, Kubi, Arist, Zilcho, Dragomir, and myself are tanks.
Yeah, we just need thunder. We've got our stone.
Thank you. Okay, now while this is going on, do also note that so for all the party members, you'll just go to your rooms, follow your tanks or your healers and everyone, you just go to your assigned rooms. Ideally you want to stay in a corner of the room, because when the mob spawn, it is semi-random. Okay, there's one in actually it's not really semi-random, it's kind of fixed. But it's best to stay in the corner so that you don't face pull any of the mobs when they spawn. Now at the same time, in the Hydatos area outside, there will be the support fate that spawns. Now the support fate needs to be cleared for us to progress further into BA. So the players out there, okay, there's actually quite a number of them out there already, will assist us with clearing the support fate. Now 8 of those players out there will be able to enter into BA, and they will join us as we proceed onwards to the 3rd and final bosses. So now normally for practice runs, and I think even for park runs, I normally just don't assign players to these. In the first place, it's a random portal placement, so there's no way to guarantee anyone can get any of these portals. Essentially, it's a free-for-all thing. First person to click on a portal gets in. So for support, there's 8 players who will be able to get in. Okay, good luck for those guys who are out there. Once they join us inside here, we will pick them up, and they will join us for our second half of BA. Other than that, once all parties are assigned, we will usually do ready checks. Okay, give us a bit of time. Kelly's trying to sort out certain things, and
Yep.
Once everyone's ready, we do ready checks. We will shout out. Okay, usually in the room section of BA, we will use shout because players in the earth and fire room cannot hear the players in the water and ice room. Hence, we'll start to shout out, we are ready or not. And once all 6 rooms are ready, we will set a start time, and the tanks will step in the button in the center of each room. Okay.
Okay. Okay. There's no one with. Oh wait, no. It's just Willista.
Is Velista doing some?
It's 1-3-0. We have 3 healers, me, and no DPS.
That's fine. It's fine. It's
Fine.
okay lah.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
don't
it.
worry about it.
Fine.
You'll be fine.
We'll take
Hmm.
5 years. I just won't.
You
die,
just take
it's fine.
longer.
I
Nina.
can.
We've got
I can
people
stay
from
here.
2 parties in here.
Nice.
Yeah.
In Thunder.
In Thunder, there's too many, but it's fine also lah. Doesn't matter.
I can stay here as well because you've got healers.
Where you
first,
staying? Where you?
Okay, no, it's
I'm
fine.
in Win.
Go back
Okay.
to-
Okay.
no,
You
go back to
okay?
the room. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
If
good.
it's just healers and tanks, right, they'll be fine. They won't have any problem with staying
We'll
alive. They just won't kill things
We'll
fast.
greet you by making you.
You'll
like,
be slower,
greet you
yeah.
by making you
Yeah,
red.
yeah. It's
Nice
fine
day.
lah. It's fine.
Okay.
Like,
Alright. Everybody should be fine now.
alright. Support.
We're missing one of our healers.
Wait, what? Is that the
Which
one with
one?
pink hair running around?
Yeah,
'Cause I saw
it's
one-
somewhere else.
Because we've
Don't
got
worry about it.
1-3-3 in Thunder now.
No, don't worry about it. Our healer got lost. It's fine.
Okay, for those of you who are lost, open your mini map and look for the little blue dots and go to that room.
I know.
Might be a bit hard to. I mean, first time is fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but a pro tip is just open the mini map and just look for the blue dots. Go to that room, and you should be okay. If you really can't find it, just let us know. Maybe someone in your party will step out of the doors and wave to you. We are over here. Just come over.
Okay. Ready check, please. Okay.
Okay, ice stone ready. Okay, so tanks in the rooms, turn on your stances. Okay, if you are tanking your room, turn on your stance, rotate your mega to defensive. Now defensive is the room's element. So put 5 on your room element. If you're in thunder room or wind room, put 5 on thunder or wind. Okay, if you're in stone, okay, etc. No need me to tell you. Just put it in defensive. Make sure stance is on. When the mobs spawn, be ready to pull any mob that is aggroed onto your party, but don't be too eager to start pulling things straight away. Pause a bit and make sure that the mobs are not aggroed onto your party first. Okay, if you pull a mob and the other mob aggroes on your party, you have to pull the other mob as well, and then you need to tank both of them. Okay, now all parties are ready. Ice, stone, water, thunder, wind. I think fire. Is fire okay?
Fire. Yeah, we need fire.
Yeah, where's fire? If you are using yell, we cannot see.
Are we one?
Okay,
yeah,
no
waiting
worries.
for
Yeah,
it.
then
Okay.
we'll just wait a little bit lah. It's fine.
Cool.
Okay, 10 minutes fine. 10 minutes
Thank
fine. Okay,
you.
fire's ready. So ET at 2010 lah. Okay, ET 2010. Okay, just 30 seconds from now we just start lah. Okay, the time is running a bit short. I've been talking a lot lah. No, because we did like 6 rooms.
The room.
We did like
yeah.
6 rooms. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, once it hits 2010, just step in the pad in the center. Don't step in the explosive trap. Mobs will spawn, doors will close. Try to see which one is aggroed. If not, then just pull one of them, which is ideally the one that's nearer to your party or looking at your party. Okay, step in the button now. And good luck lah. Healers just keep them alive, burn them down. This one's fine, okay.
Yeah.
Usually as a tank, I'll pull them to the corner with where my party is at and help to burn them down. Just note that some of these mobs do nasty AoEs. Be ready to dodge mechanics. Hopefully it targets you up there. No, too bad.
Hey.
Ha.
You get another try. You get another try.
Ah.
It's the only thing I'll move for, because it can't even hit me up here unless it does the AoE.
Let's see. Actually, even if it does hit you, I think you won't die. I don't think you'll die.
I could test it.
You won't die from one hit, nah. Pretty sure, fully geared.
Oh.
Pretty sure you won't die from one hit.
No, they hit, but I would die from the targeted attack.
Oh yeah, lah,
AoE.
obviously lah.
Yeah.
No, I think you can take a Star Storm by yourself also lah. I think you should be fine.
Maybe.
If you cast it, just like let it fire it off lah. Don't worry about it.
Good. You're gonna make someone have to
Too bad. Didn't target you.
sacrifice.
Didn't target you. Sad. Oh no, water has won. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. If you all reach the front door first, if you kill the mobs, leave the room, reach the front door first, you shout out your room element and say that you are first. Yeah, this is tradition. Apparently not just here, everywhere else as well. Yes, you gotta touch the door. You gotta touch the door, yes.
We didn't
Now
make
I
it.
know the next thing you're gonna say is that that's not fair. It never was fair. You never life
It
ain't
never
fair,
was.
bro.
Why do you think we always use stone?
Life ain't fair. It was never fair. Yeah, it's rigged by design.
It's literally, yeah, Rusman probably does that too. Gets fire.
It's never fair. It was never fair in the first place. I know.
That's good.
Right,
trade the
nice.
chest
Okay,
here.
now if we are gonna just retrace our steps through the Raiden arena, if you happen to see a treasure coffer here, right, just so you know, it means that you get a bonus treasure coffer. Okay, no, I'm kidding. It means that you forgot to pick up the Raiden treasure coffer earlier on. So if you do see a treasure coffer here, it means you forgot to pick it up. Please pick it up now. Okay, you won't get another chance like this. Okay, now we're gonna go up the stairs onto the original set of 6 rooms. There's gonna be new mobs that spawn, so help us to dispatch the mobs first, and afterwards there's gonna be a short break. Okay, now this break time, just to let you all know, what happens is that as we are because the guys out there are doing the support fate for us. Actually, have they cleared yet? I think they
They haven't.
Okay, yeah. So the guys out there, almost done. Nice. So they have done the support fate for us. Thank you very much. Support test.
Thank you.
So what happens is that they need to go through the same process as we did earlier on with the original OVNI. So they have a 10-minute timer, 4 minutes later, 8 blue portals will spawn, and then 3 minutes later, 8 red portals will spawn, and they will usually take the red portals. So we will need to wait for them to enter into BA. If we just go ahead, they will miss out on AV. So it's not very nice since they're helping us to do it. So we'll wait for them. Usually this means that there'll be a short break time. But help us to clear the mobs in this hallway first before we do so. Now tanks, just be careful. If you don't intend to continue tanking, please ensure that your tank stance is turned off. Okay, tanks, do note that.
Someone's taking that. I don't have
No
it.
worries, I'm grabbing whatever I can grab for now.
Yeah.
Okay, now one thing to point out with these mobs that have spawned in this hallway, there's actually 3 mobs that we need to pay attention to. Number 1 is the frog that we just killed. Number 2, there's a centaur up ahead. And number 3, there's a book monster. Now the reason why I say to pay attention to these mobs is that they tend to walk around and sometimes disappear, like we are missing a book monster. Try and figure out where it's gone in case it ambushes
Which way did it go?
ambushes us from behind. Where's it?
It's in the
Water room.
water
Okay, maybe we settle the
then
centaur
yeah,
first. We settle centaur first. Let's go. Now keep an eye out for the book monster just in case it's somewhere behind us. Usually it's dangerous if they appear behind us but
Deeks is gonna go find it. Don't worry about
thank
it.
you.
Is it in the? Oh yeah, it is. It's gonna.
Dix found it.
going.
Aha.
Let it go, let him
Surprise!
go.
I know I should just let him die. I
Sad.
should just let him get backed by the monster, right? Then
know.
it'll be so funny.
He doesn't
I
have
was
to
in the
do
ice
that. He
room,
just
not
has
the
to-
water
he
room.
just has to- Yeah.
Forget which side it is on.
Okay, now that we've cleared this last monster, okay, so it's about X24 on the clock now. Let's take a 5-minute break. Okay, or 5 to 6 minute break. So let's rest a short while. Okay, while we wait for the support fate guys to come in. X29, okay, X29 will be back. if for those who need to go for a bio break, bathroom break, coffee or tea break, please go ahead. Do note that if you AFK for longer than 8 to 9 minutes, at the 10-minute mark, you get auto kick from the instance. So please be very careful not to AFK longer than 8 to 9 minutes. Okay, at exactly 10 minutes, you will get kicked out of the instance. So if you need to take a slightly longer than normal AFK break, please remember to come back before 10 minutes is up. Okay, so go for a short break, rest for a bit, and I'll resume explanations at X29. Alright, I'm back. See you guys having slumber party. Slumber party is like material tradition now. Does it
That's why we saved one of the.
yeah, I know, right? Does it build build indom stacks?
No.
If we are naked enough.
I see Erismon taking like quite a bit of damage, but I don't think it's enough to.
He's in Marshallus.
Oh, that's true. He's not indom.
Oh, actually. Yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so you guys, just so you know, what they're doing here is they're doing this thing called slumber party. Basically, what you do is you just go to the owl, right, and stand in its AoE and just do a dance or emote or something like that. And when you get hit by it, right, you will perform that emote at an extremely slow pace. Hence the term slumber party. The AoE doesn't kill you or hurt you because it just makes you fall asleep, just like me during my practice runs. Make you fall asleep.
Appreciation.
What emote should I use? Let's see.
Kind of awkward that Skatine's right there.
What happened?
The Skatine's in the middle of the pro shell queue, which is the best part.
Oh, nice. Even better. Right. Yeah, there's some slight benefits for doing this lah. So, as Aurora mentions, it builds LV gauge to chunk it up to level 2 for those who don't have it at maximum. And then if for those who really wish to, right, you can sort of get into combat with it and build your gauges or your resources for a burst opener later on. Just don't like go ham on it, just don't go kill it. You can beat it a little bit. Mainly the tank who's aggro onto it will have established a significant head start on the enmity elite, so there's no risk of being targeted. Okay, now it's already X30, so welcome back for everyone who is back here. Okay, shouldn't be AFK for too long now. Just a general reminder, if you are AFK or something like that, just move your camera around a little bit, or move your character around a little bit to ensure that you don't get AFK kicked. At this point of time, I'll just begin the explanations for Absolute Virtue. Okay, so welcome to the second half of BA. Now for those who are here, do note that from this point onwards, we are down to 3 more fights. AV, which is Absolute Virtue. There's 2 trash mobs after AV, and Osma, which is the final boss. Now, for these last 2 boss fights, there's gonna be a enraged time. Okay, there's gonna be an enraged time. AV is 7 minutes 30 seconds long. Osma is 10 minutes and 30 seconds long. Because of this, we need to sort of push DPS to help to meet the DPS checks. Having said this, looking at this group, we generally should be there's no problems with DPS. We just need to make sure that nothing catastrophic happens. So just focus on doing the fight mechanics, trying to stay alive. But if you can, and you're comfortable with it, switch out your defensive wisdoms for offensive ones. Okay, so if you've been using Plate Bearer, usually at this point forwards, we will recommend players to switch to offensive DPS wisdoms. Okay, Duelist, Elder, or Fiend Hunter for the different jobs. If you don't have any of these, Skirmisher works as well. Okay, Skirmisher is slightly less potent, but some DPS is better than no DPS. Okay, so just switch to those if you have them. Okay, if you don't have any of them or you're just not comfortable, that's fine too. Just stick to Plate Bearer. Try your best to stay alive. Okay, dead DPS do no DPS. Now, Absolute Virtue AV is a wind aspected boss. So rotate your Mega to the correct appropriate element. Okay, Ice offensive to burn AV. Okay, and while I'm explaining stuff, okay, let your Mega recharge. Now the boss will fire off mechanics in a few different ways. The primary method is Eidos. Now Eidos places bracelets of either a light or dark color on his wrists, and based on those colors, we will need to handle the mechanics respectively. Now what happens is that his Eidos will manifest in 2 different ways. The first is that puddles of both colors will appear in the arena, and those puddles of the dangerous color will expand, and all the puddles will explode after a short amount of time. To resolve this, you just need to move to the safe colored puddles, ideally hugging the edge of the arena beside a safe colored puddle, or in between 2 safe colored puddles. That's usually the safe spot. Do note that you need to be standing outside of all the puddles because they will all explode at the end. Okay, so this is how to resolve it. Now if you're unsure where to go, just follow everyone. Most of us will be clumping together in large groups at where the safe spots are. If you're not sure or not certain where the safe spot is, just follow the group and stay tightly packed so that you can avoid getting clipped by the dangerous AoE puddles. Okay, this is the first way his mechanic manifests. Now the second mechanic is Impact Stream. Now Impact Stream, what happens is that AV will bisect the arena into 2 halves, light and dark, and we will need to go to the safe color. So if assuming he's dark colored puddles, or sorry, dark colored bracelets, we will need to go to the light half. Now for this fight, I will generally call it out. I will say go to light, or go to dark, go to dark. Just step into the safe color. Healers, do note that even when your party members and yourself is doing the mechanic properly, there's still going to be some incoming damage, so remember to heal through as necessary. Now midway through the fight, AV will actually become untargetable, and 3 clones will spawn, firing 3 impact streams one after another. To resolve it, just stay stacked in the middle and just cross over to the correct color. Light dark, light dark, light dark. Okay, I will call out, you just move to the correct color. Healers, remember to heal through as necessary. During this entire period of time, you can actually rotate your Magia manually to wind to ensure that you are taking as little damage as you possibly can. Okay, to help with the heals as well. Okay, and at the end of all of that, you need to pop sprint, run out from the proximity in the center and come back in after he lands. Okay, this one I will do callouts for this, don't worry too much about it. Now, the other thing to mention here for AV is that he has another mechanic called Turbulent Aether. Now, Turbulent Aether is one of the few mechanics in BA that is a personal mechanic, but failure to handle the mechanic will damage or kill players around you. Hence, the terrorist nature, okay, quote-unquote terrorist nature of BA. There's a chance that some random player not really understanding mechanics or not knowing how to handle mechanics can kill other players around them. Now, Turbulent Aether is one such mechanic, and what happens is that 8 randomly selected players will be marked with an Orb and Tether. Now, this Orb and Tether will either be a light color or a dark color. All you need to do is check to see if you have the Tether. If you have the Tether, you will need to go to a puddle of the opposite color from the Orb and Tether. Now, if the Orb and Tether is dark, you need to find a light colored puddle. It's a small circular puddle. Step in it, wait for the orb to contact you. When the orb touches you, it explodes, but because you're in the puddle blocks most of the incoming damage. Once the orb has exploded, you have resolved your mechanic. You can continue, join the party for shields and heals and continue as per normal. Now, do note that 1 player per puddle only. Do not attempt to stack with someone else who is already in a puddle. And if in a pinch you cannot find any puddle and or the puddle is all the way in the opposite end of the arena, okay, try your best not to run through the middle because all of us will be stacked in the center. In a pinch, if you know that you can't make it or you can't seem to find the puddle or the safe spots, rotate your Mega quickly to defensive, which is wind. Use any mitigations that you have, pop the orb or stay at the corner of the arena. After a short amount of time, the orb will automatically contact you and it will explode. Okay, you will usually be able to survive it. Just try not to pop it in the center where everybody else is stacked together. Okay, now, other than that, for this fight, there will be adds in this fight. Now, adds are wyverns and they are thunder aspected. So some Mega rotation may be necessary. Do note that when adds appear, I will call them out. I'll say target the adds, DPS, rotate your Mega to earth, burn the adds down, and then rotate back to ice, continue to target AV. So there's some Mega rotation in this fight. If you have Def L, Swift cast Def L, and it sticks on the ad, it kills that instantly. It's a massive DPS increase as well. Okay, Def works on ads. Now, last but not least, for this fight, Kubi, I'm going to point them out here. Okay, the mini Lalafell at the front is going to be our main tank. So, in this fight, tank busters are an AoE centered on the main tank. Whenever possible, I call tank buster, move away from the main tank. To assist with this, I like every party to help mark out Kubi with a donut or a cookie or something so that you can see where the main tank is at all times. Now, Kubi, if possible, he'll try to move away from everybody else, but if someone's near him and he's nowhere to go, some are here gonna get hurt real bad. So try your best to move away from the main tank when there is a tank buster incoming. Okay, this will usually happen along with other mechanics, so it might get a bit messy. Try your best to stay aware and try your best to keep safe. Okay, so that's it for all the explanations. The rest of the fight is just red whites. Okay, there's a bunch of mechanics. I'll do my best to call them out. Okay, actually I've done this for quite a long time, so it shouldn't be a problem. So at this point of time, we're just going to do ready checks. If there are any questions, feel free to ask them. Okay, I'll do a ready check as usual. If there's anyone who's not ready, please let us know. Okay, if there's anyone who fails the ready check, puts a no, or they are not back, okay, I'll usually wait at least 45 seconds for the ready check to fail for people who need it. But for everyone else, come forwards to beyond the purple line. Come forwards to in front of the purple line if you are ready, so that we know that you are present and accounted for. Okay, anyone who's behind the purple line, we will assume that they are maybe not ready. Okay, but if there's anyone who doesn't sound off that they are not ready, we will just assume that everyone's ready. Okay, I'm not going to go through one by one to check everyone's ready or not. So we're just gonna assume everyone's ready unless otherwise stated. Okay, and use food if you haven't done so already. It's been more than 30 minutes ever since we started, and I've been rambling for a long time. So pop food again, refresh it. We're gonna start at ET 03. Let's set it to 45 lah. Okay, 0345 345 ET. Okay, make sure your Mega is set to the correct element. Okay, those guys who are at the back messing around, we're gonna start in about 20 ET. Okay, why got one LB? Okay, doesn't matter lah. It really doesn't matter, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think they all should be done soon. Okay, LB2 at 0343, LB1 at 0344. Okay, range or caster LB only. Okay, just remember, just shoot, fire it off, because if not, it'll be wasted anyway. Okay, other than that, just focus up. Okay, check your stances, check your Magia. Okay, all the other tanks, except for Kubi, turn off your stances. Kubi should have your stance on. Make sure food is up. If you die during the fight and your spirit procs, remember to try to crack a new spirit so that you can try to stay alive as much as you can. Okay, listen to callouts and we'll do our best. If we stay cool, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not so online. You don't die in real life.
But
Okay, now
I'm
LB2, LB1, and main tank establish. Okay, generally speaking, AV will open up with red whites at the start. DPS looks good. Some people are using Dell. First red white. Spicy, but survivable. Now, first mechanic, Eidos, move away from light puddles, move away from light puddles. Now, the first time he does this, there's only one colored puddle. Subsequent casts will have two colors. Now, after the mechanic goes off, come back close to AV, come close to AV. He follows it up with Medusa Javelin, which is a large conal AoE. Notice that if you are far away from him, it's very hard to dodge that mechanic. For this fight, try to stay near to AV whenever possible. Next, impact stream, going to light, stay on the light half. Again, another mechanic which requires you to stay near to AV to resolve. Tank buster on main tank, stay away from main tank. Yeah, just ignore the other tanks. They like to do this. They do this all the time. Don't worry about it.
it is debating.
Next, two colored puddles. We are going away from dark puddles, away from dark puddles. Okay, there's a melee uptime here in this pool right here. Very nice. It's fine, it's fine. Stay cool, stay cool. Yeah, you're actually able to run over the puddles just for information. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done that before.
Red, white. No worries. Just learn for next time. Turbulent Aether. Check for tethers, check for tethers. Wait for the Medusa Javelin. Okay, wait a little bit. Once you see the telegraph, go to your puddles. Go now. Okay, find a puddle of the opposite color and stand in it until the orb explodes. Okay, try our best to tank buster incoming away from main tank. Okay, try our best to find a puddle. Once you've resolved your mechanic, come back for shields and heals. Incoming raid wide. Now shortly after this, AV is going to jump away. Okay, second red white, and AV is going to become untargetable. Rotate your Mega to defensive element, pop some mitigations, healers heal through it, use Hurricane potions if you have it, and just stay alive. Okay, AV is going away, rotate to defensive, stay in the middle, stack together, heal through and shield through as necessary. First one, go on dark, stay on dark. Okay, remember the heal, huh? Second one, stay on dark again, and the last one is also dark. They're all dark. I know, just noticed. Now,
Stand on the dark side.
after this, pop sprint, run away from the proximity in the middle. Okay, go as far out as you can. Once AV lands, go back in, go back close. He follows it up with Medusa Javelin. Finally, orientate yourself away from the main tank. There will be a tank buster at the end of all of this. You can remember to rotate your Mega back to offensive against wind. Very nice.
Beep, beep, beep.
We just keep pushing damage. We'll be seeing another red white and ads soon. I'm not fed. Okay, this is ads. Okay, now focus DPS on the ads. Tanks who are supposed to take the ads, just grab
You're
them.
not. Erismon and Tomato
it's not me.
are ads,
I
not
see.
you.
Then I see the A marker. I thought it's mine. Okay, thanks. Okay, now Tethers, go and
Nah.
handle your Tethers. Tank Buster after this. Be careful of the main tank. Okay, watch out for the main tank. Tank Buster. Okay, and once you've resolved your
Nice.
mechanics, come back for shields and heals. Now after this, we should be able to kill it.
Kill
Let's
it.
kill it after this. Okay, we'll see another meteor or two, and it's done. Nice. Very good.
Sweet.
I mean,
That was really
a
well
couple
done.
of deaths, but no permanent lasting deaths, so it's all good.
Permanent.
Right, treasure coffer at the front. Don't forget to pick up your treasure coffer. Everyone's obscuring it because they are all crowding around it. Come back and grab your treasure coffer, and we'll move on to the last boss for the Baldijan Arsenal, the Owls. Okay, no, it's Osma. Right, now before we go too far up ahead, up the stairwell here, there are two trash mobs here. There's two owls here. Now these owls, don't go ham on them. Don't just unload your burst and everything. These owls are actually meant for us to build our gauges. Okay, build our machinist hit gauge, black and white mana for red mages, ninja Bavra Kavra gauges, warrior beast gauges, etc. etc. Is samurai stickers and Kenki. Okay, it's meant for us to build the gauges. Don't go ham on them. If you don't need to build gauge, just leave it alone. Now do note that they will use a skill called On the Properties of Darkness, which must be stunned or interrupted. Okay, now as a tank, I'm usually on it. I have shield bash. I can use it freely, so I will usually just stun them when the time comes. Okay, just don't pre-stun them too many times. If not, if not, they become impossible to stun. Now, if On the Properties of Darkness goes off, it will dispel buffs from everyone who's hit by it. You can dispel your spirit buff as well, which is nasty. So we want to make sure that we stun it. Okay, other than that, we can just go ahead and start pulling. Go ahead, Tomato. Punt,
What?
punt,
Oh,
punt, punt. Yeah, kick,
Tank,
punt.
tank,
bro.
Toss the tomato at
do
it.
the tank thing.
Yeah,
Do the tank thing.
Everyone's-
You know there is a thing called a tomato wall?
everyone's a tank here.
Like,
No
Yeah.
worries.
That's in Italy. You should go. It's super fun.
Go Italy.
Yeah, they have like a tomato fight.
I think it's like Italy or in South America. Yeah, they have a tomato
Yeah.
fight.
Oh, the one where you just throw
everyone,
tomatoes
like,
at everyone.
literally
Throw tomatoes
called a-
everyone.
Nice.
Yeah.
literally called a tomato wall.
Yeah, I've been to that. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
crazy.
Oh, really?
They do it at the
Oh.
end of the season, so because there's a lot of tomatoes left after the season when they do all the pasta sauces and stuff. So
They eat a
So
lot of
the way
tomatoes.
we put
I see.
of course, pasta.
I know, right? It's okay lah.
Yeah, cooking pasta sauce is huge.
All the mashed
in Greece,
tomatoes.
Italy, yeah, Sicily.
I see. Alright, this is it, guys. All the cutscene watchers. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
three.
5, 6, 7. About 7. Not too bad, not too bad. 7.
Sure.
Alright, enjoy the cutscene.
Alright, just while everybody's waiting, most people can understand me. Yeah. I'm gonna do the parties. We've already got main tank parties, so all I need now is ST tanks and
Do you
Pain.
want me to hit the funny macro?
oh, I can do
You
that.
should-
Sorry, I just wait.
Julian, don't do your pro show. I think we have one.
What?
Alright,
Very
so
understandable.
okay, while this is going on, so Kelly will be posting a macro. Okay, just this macro is just explaining some of the mechanics, but generally speaking, I'll explain them as well. Now, while that's going on, a couple of things to do here. Number one, we don't ever step on the button at the front yet because there's a lot of organization to be done here. So just be very careful about that. Now, for everyone here, if you need a refresh on your protect and shell, what usually happens is that we form a line at the back. So if you come to the back, you will see this line forming up. Just get your shell protect at the back, bow, say thank you. Okay, Shuyin is all the way at the back casting it, so thank you very much, Shuyin. And once you've gotten it, bow, say thank you, get out of the line, next person step forward, get their shell and protect. Okay, just like in real life. Thank you very much.
I skipped the queue. Sorry.
Same, I also skip queue. Actually, I was gonna get it at the very end, but it's okay. Thank you very much, Shuyin.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, while that is going on, I will continue to do explanations.
Thanks,
Okay, now
Mister.
for Osma, okay, for new players, this is the final fight in the Baldijan Arsenal. We have about 28 minutes left on the clock, which is more than enough. The fight itself is 10 minutes and 30 seconds long, but I'm not going to take the whole 28 minutes just to finish this. So hopefully we can just get it started as soon as we can, and then wrap up afterwards. Now, Osma is the final fight in the Baldijan Arsenal, and you need to be in the Osma arena when Osma dies for you to get your clear. For it to count as an achievement, you need to be inside the Osma arena when we defeat Osma. Now the problem with that is that every 2 minutes, Osma does this thing called black hole, which will, for lack of a better term, suck or flush you out of the Osma arena. Okay, it looks like a sucking, whirling, flushing animation, and it will deposit you into the Hydatos instance outside. If that happens to you, unfortunately, your run is essentially over. Now, having said this, we try to make it a habit not to rage quit and leave the party, quit the game, log off, because the party who is still fighting inside the Osma arena in your 8-man party has access to LB3. If you leave mid-fight, they will lose LB3. So do try your best to stay as much as you can, even if you do get sucked out. Okay, so that the party who is still fighting has a chance to clear it. Okay, gives them a fighting chance to clear. Okay, thank you very much for your consideration. Now, Osma itself is a thunder aspected boss, so rotate your Mega to the correct element. For DPS, this is Earth. For tanks and healers who want to play safe, this is Thunder. There is no Mega rotation in this fight. Once you're on the correct element, you'll be on the correct element for the entirety of the fight. Okay, for those who have gotten your shell and protect, if you come closer to the front and or open your mini map, you can see that the Osma arena is a ring-shaped platform or a donut-shaped platform with 3 little rectangle-shaped protuberances, one on the east, one on the west, one on the south. These are respectively the east, west, and south platforms, and we need to assign 1 main tank and 1 sub-tank party per platform. Osma will attack 3 players at once, so we need to have 3 main tanks at any one time, 1 for each platform. At the same time, if we have more than 3 parties, any additional parties become sub-tank parties or ST parties. Now, ST parties, they generally have a role, responsibility, priority goes to them to handle pain flare. Now, sometimes you'll see, for example, Kubi's party 1, 2, 5, south, empty, pain flare. That means Kubi's party 1 tank, 2 healers, 5 DPS will be main tanking the south platform. They will also be handling the pain flare mechanic. If this arrangement is done, then that is fine. Kubi's party will handle pain flare as well. But if the main tank party does not handle pain flare, it falls on the sub tank party to deal with the pain flare mechanic. Okay, usually we will assign veteran healers to deal with it. So if you're new, don't feel pressured to handle it. Just let us know and we will try to get someone else to deal with the mechanic when necessary. Okay, now, next, Osma mechanics itself. There are 3 mechanics you need to be aware of. The first one, and the number 1 killer, is Meteors. Now, Meteors happen during the spike ball and triangle form of Osma. Okay, notice Osma starts as a sphere form, and he will change forms, or it will change forms as we progress through the fight. If it's a sphere, if it's a triangle or spike ball, it will cast Meteors. Now, Meteors will target 2 random players per platform. It's totally random. We don't know who will get it, but 2 players will be marked with a massively huge AoE marker. You cannot miss it. It's freaking huge. It covers the entire platform. Now, the problem is you need to stop and identify if you have the Meteors. If you have Meteors, you must resolve the mechanic. Failure to do so can literally wipe the entire platform. If both players drop the Meteors in the center of the platform, everyone on that platform dies. Okay, so please be able to handle Meteors. Now, how to deal with Meteors? If you have the Meteor, you need to place the Meteor, one to the rear right corner of the platform, the other one to the left in the clockwise direction, facing Osma to the left. Okay, do note here on material, we go clockwise to the left. Okay, if you've read some guides or strats, some NA strats go counterclockwise, which is fine, but we need to all agree to go use the same direction. If you go counterclockwise and the other guy on the right comes clockwise towards you, you will have nowhere to place your meteor. Hence, it is very important to go to the left. Later on, when we jump down to the platforms itself, we will place waymarks for every party to mark out where to place these meteors. Everyone should see one waymark to the rear right corner and the other waymark to the left. On the ring-shaped platform, there's a button there. There will be a waymark placed there as well. If you don't see these waymarks, ask your party members to help you place them so that you can identify where to place the meteors. Okay, now AFK warning. AFK warning, if you have been AFK for more than 6 to 7 minutes, just move a little bit so that you don't get auto kick. This explanation tends to take about 10 minutes. Resuming explanations. Now, there is meteors. Okay, try your best to handle meteors. Is the #1 killer for BA runs. Okay, mostly when BA runs wipe, is usually someone misplaces a meteor, the entire platform dies, it snowballs into a wipe. Okay, just try your best to handle it. In a pinch, the tanks will try to limit break to save the party, but it's very iffy. Okay, fingers crossed, we should be fine. Okay, now, second mechanic is acceleration bombs. Now, acceleration bombs occur during the triangle form. Okay, and the triangle form, what happens is that a random number of players, okay, I think there's about 6 to 8 players, will get hit by the acceleration bomb. Now, acceleration bomb, what happens is that these players will get a debuff anywhere between 8 to 24 seconds long. It will count down to 0. As the debuff counts down 5 seconds or less, a visible dice icon appears above their heads. 3, 2, 1. Okay, at 1 or less, it's kind of snapshots. To resolve this mechanic, you need to stop moving, stop attacking. If you are ranged DPS or even melee DPS, try to stop auto attacking as well by shielding your weapon or deselecting Osma. Okay, auto attacks counts as an action, you will trigger the Excel bomb. If you don't do anything at all, the debuff fizzles. It literally drops off, nothing happens, and you have resolved the mechanic. If you, however, if you move, cast, or auto attack just in time when the Excel bomb triggers, it will explode, wiping out you and everyone around you. Health drops down to 10%. He wipes out 90% of everyone's health. It's percentage based, cannot be mitigated. Healers will need to spam that AoE heals, cure 3, sucker, at local room, whatever you have, to try to quickly top up everyone, because the next mechanic that follows Excel bombs is usually a meteor or a stack mechanic. Try your best not to pop the Excel bombs. Okay, but if it does happen, don't panic. Quickly spam heals and try to keep everyone alive. Okay, now this is the main 2 mechanics that you need to look out for. Okay, once again, triangle form has Excel bombs and meteors. Spike ball form has meteors. Now, last few things to mention here. There is black hole. Now, black hole occurs every time Osma changes into a sphere form, and everybody needs to be on a button. Okay, there are 6 buttons on the Osma Arena, 1 on your platform and 1 to the left of your platform. Always go to the left. Okay, normally we don't go to the right unless you know what you're doing. So always be on the platform button or the button to the left. Okay, I noticed someone DC is fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so every button needs to have somebody on it. If any button has no one on it, we all wipe. So we try to account for all 6 buttons. If you are not on a button, you will wipe. Okay, so you need to be on one of the 6 buttons, any button. Now, for accountability purposes, we usually try to send ranged and caster DPS to the left onto the clockwise position button. But if you are new and you panic and you don't really know what's happening, and I say go to a button, be on your button, just go to the nearest button. Don't worry about the further button on the left. Let the veterans handle that. Okay, let the experienced players handle the further button. They know what they're doing, they can run over and handle it. Okay, they generally range and caster DPS don't lose uptime as they are moving onto the ring. So we assign them that button. But if you're new and you panic, just go to the nearest button, stay on it. Should be fine. Okay, just need 1 person on a button and you need to be on a button. Okay, now do note that if you die in this fight and you get back up, try to keep yourself alive with using more Spirit of the Remembered. Okay, but in a pinch, sometimes some of the players, we will try to sacrifice you mid-fight. Okay, because if you get sucked out, that's it for you. Now, do note that dead players, even if you're on the button, cannot do the mechanic. If you are dead, regardless of where you are, you will get sucked out. So, try your best to stay alive as long as you can. Now, some of our veteran healers will try to combat sacrifice you, which is to res you mid-fight. Always be alert during this fight. Usually the combat sacrifice happens just before the black hole, so you need to quickly go to a button when you can. Okay, I've seen it happen a lot of times. Some of our veteran heroes, healers here, will sacrifice you to res you just before black hole happens. Quickly run to the button to save yourself. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain. They will die shortly after, but hopefully their spirit procs. Everyone will stay alive, okay, as best as we can. Okay, so that's it for the Ozma mechanics. Any urgent pressing questions that you want to ask at this point of time, okay, feel free to ask it. Okay, if not, we'll do ready checks here. Okay, we'll do ready checks here to make sure everyone is back before we jump down. Once players start jumping down, whoever is down there need to be ready to start. The moment we head down to the platform, everyone must be ready to begin the fight, because if someone early pulls Ozma, the fight will start immediately. Okay, so we're going to carefully jump down. Do not fall off the platform. Do not fall off the platform. If you fall off early, you will actually die. Do not target Ozma. Do not target Ozma. If anyone hits Ozma, the fight starts immediately, and Ozma tank busters 3 players at the very start. The tanks need to be ready to pick up the slack instantly. I don't know where we are.
Where?
Okay, thanks. I delete. I prefer. Okay, never mind. Okay. Waymarks.
I'm gonna slap.
No, I mean normally I just type out we are where's then I can see. Okay. Waymarks, if you be so kind, ask your party for waymarks. Okay, I will usually press this when meteors are incoming. So check for your waymarks. Make sure you can see them. Now, if any party doesn't know where to place waymarks, let us know now. We can help you to put them down. Otherwise, I'm going to assume everyone has waymarks where they're supposed to be. Now do a food check. Okay, general food check. Mega board check. You should be on the correct element. Okay, I'm going to assume everyone's here already, and we are going to do pull time. Okay, we're going to set a slightly longer pull time for this because it's the last fight. So we're going to set it to 11:40 ET. Okay, so ET 11:40. Okay, and we'll start. Okay, now a few last things to mention here. If you are new, first timer, and this fight is making you nervous, okay, don't worry, I've been there before. Okay, the first time I did this, I was like shaking so hard, right? My hands were shaking so hard that I couldn't really focus. First timers, BBD's pro tip number 67, lower the BGM. Okay, this background music tends to make you nervous because it goes tends to make people nervous. Turn off the BGM. Open your system menu, system config, go to the sound settings and set it to 0, or type /BGM space 0 to turn it off. Okay, alternatively, all the veterans put at BGM 100. Can't get enough of these. Okay, number 2, pro tip number 2. Okay, now LB2 is 1138, LB1 is 1139. Range, caster, or melee LB is possible for Ozma because Ozma doesn't aggro on face enmity, but you cannot touch the Ozma hitbox. If you are melee and you want to try to melee Ozma, wait until it's closer to the start time, then you melee LB his face, but you must not touch his hitbox. BBD's pro tip number 69. Do not touch the ball. Other than that, we'll try our best. Okay, listen to callouts. I'll be doing callouts for this fight, so just try our best to stay focused. Foot check, stance check. Main tanks have your stances on. Mega board check. You have to be on the correct element. No mega rotation in this fight. Take a deep breath. Okay, breathe in. Deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, if we stay cool, everything will be fine. Okay, we'll be starting soon. Okay, we're starting soon. We'll just try our best.
The fuck?
What? It's starting to get weird. Okay, getting ready. LB2,
Welcome.
LB1,
Yeah.
and main tanks established. Now Ozma opens up with heavy hitting tank buster like auto attacks on all the 3 main tanks. Try to keep the main tanks alive. First mechanic, go to the rear. Go to the rear. Everyone to the rear. Staying stacked together in a group, move forwards carefully. The spike ball form does a split damage auto attack that must be shared in a group. Okay, if you take it by yourself, you're gonna die. There will be a knockback from the middle shortly after this. Try to position yourself to be punted to the front for this first one. Okay, arm's length and surecast works as well. Okay, try to position to the front. Don't be standing in the middle of the button. You'll get sent to a random direction. Okay, and stay stacked. Now black hole 1 will be coming up shortly. Everyone needs to be on a button. All 6 buttons must be accounted for. Okay, if you're not sure where to go, just go to the nearest button. It's fine. Okay, go to a button. Black hole number 1. Everyone to a button. I will yell out number 1. Okay, once the animation has gone off, you can actually step off the button for maximum uptime. Movement mechanic. Okay, there will be a series of movement mechanics. Just pay attention. We'll be moving to the rear. To the rear. Everyone to the rear. Okay, and just go back forwards. Next up, double movement mechanic. There'll be 2 movement patterns. Just listen to the callouts. We are moving off the platform. Get off the platform. Main tanks get off last. And afterwards, go to the front. Go to the front now. To the front now. Cube form. Main tanks bait lasers away from the party. Everyone else stacks to the front left and pop orbs. Do not hit the main tank with the stack marker. Small incoming knockback. Okay, and continue to bait line AoEs away from the party. We have a casualty here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay, just continue to DPS, bait the line AoEs away from the party. Pretty good. Now, movement mechanic.
You gonna get it, Diggs?
Get off the
Yeah.
platform. Get off the
Okay.
platform. Stay closer to the front. Small incoming knockback. Pew. Can move back in. Continue to bait lasers away from the party. Okay, those who died, get back up. Pop another spirit so that you can try to stay alive.
Momo, get ready.
More.
Yep.
More. Get ready. Dix is gonna res you just before the black hole 2 happens. Now, black hole 2.
Yep. Remember to
Go to a
the
button.
Momo,
Everyone to a
go to
button.
the button.
Nice.
There we go.
Excellent. Okay, and just try to crack a new spirit if you can. Movement mechanic. Get off the platform. Get off the platform. Main tanks get off last, and afterwards go to the rear. Wait, go to the rear now. Go to the rear now. Staying stacked. Move forwards together as a group. Okay, stay stacked and move forwards together. There's gonna be meteors, so meteors go. Meteors go. Try to adjust. Momo, go to the... Yep, nice, thank you.
Run, Momo.
Place the meteor there and come back to your party for shields and heals. Okay, come back to the party, come back to the party. Don't stay there. Incoming knockback to the front. And burn ads. Okay, stay stacked. Okay, Momo, come back to the party, stack up, and just burn the ads down. Pop another spirit.
Make sure you pop one.
Okay, and continue to stay stacked. Movement mechanic. This is a knockback to the rear. Knockback to the rear. Must be to the rear. Wait for the donut. Wait for the donut. And go. Okay, continue to stay stacked. Where's your troll? Okay, nice. He was like at 5% HP or something.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, missed up. Okay, missed up. Quickly come back. Okay, now black hole 3. Everyone to a button. Everyone to a button. Okay, all 6 buttons must be accounted for. Nice. Okay, once the animation has gone off, you can move off the button. Okay, movement mechanic. go to the rear, everyone to the rear, and then get off the platform afterwards. Get off the platform now, triangle form, meteors and Excel bombs, get ready. This one is gonna be the spiciest.
Pain healers. Go do pain.
Okay, pain flare, go bait pain, thank you. Meteors, go, try to adjust. Place the meteors and come back to your party for shields and heals. Okay, burn adds. Usually the tanks will pull them to the front, continue to bait pain. If you have LB, AoE LB, wait for the mechanic.
It will blind,
Wait for the mechanic
yeah.
first. After this, wait. Get off the platform, Excel bombs have gone out. Okay, check for Excel bombs. Move back in. Okay, heal through, it's all good. Heal through. Okay, and stack together. Sure, stack, it's okay. Okay, and just commit, we got it in the back.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh
a
my
little-
god, my
A
man.
little bit spicy.
Get the crap out of me so many times.
A little bit spicy. There was a little bit of spice there.
At this time, I'm gonna jump as you asked.
Wow. Like, the amount of times you died, luckily you procced on that last one. It was so...
Okay, first time clearers.
Yeah.
Congrats on the clear. Watch the cutscene, and then you must yeet yourself into the abyss. Okay, the toilet bowl as we call
Yeah.
it. Just YOLO yeet, and just jump into the toilet bowl. Yeah, it was a little bit spicy.
Thank you, Shark. Thank you, Shark.
No worries. That was pretty
Yeah,
fun.
thank you for the call outs.
Thank you for the call outs.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Spicy Excel. There was Excel bomb that exploded on my platform. It's like, oh, what clench. Okay, but it was good. Okay, anyway, congrats once again on clearers. Just to wrap up a little bit. Come to the south platform. For those who want to take screenshots, we usually take them here on the south platform facing away from the exit. Now, there's also a treasure coffer here. So, remember to grab your loot. Okay, now, this treasure coffer will give you a number of things. Orchestron roll, okay, for the best BGM in the game. One cloth and one seal. Now, this cryptic seal and Damascene cloth is meant for you to use to purchase, body pieces, the beast gear that you've been using. Hopefully, if you have one, ideally you can use them to buy more different body pieces and or sell them to friends or give them to friends or FC mates. Ask them, okay, no, look, I've cleared BA. It's quite fun, quite easy.
It was super easy. So
Come and
easy.
join me in my future BA runs, and then this way we can just get more people into BA and we all get rich at the same time. Yes. Okay, no lah, you can use it to sell on the market board if you wish to lah, for just to make Gil turn back some profit. Okay, other than that, thanks and appreciation goes out to all the organizer, okay, Kelly, as well as all the veterans. Okay, you guys know who you are. People like Velista, Dix, Tomato. Okay, they don't actually need more clears. Okay, Arismont,
Oh, like you get
Dante. Okay, they're just here for fun. They form the backbone of the community. Okay, they also host quite a number of BA pug runs. Now, subsequently from today onwards, if you want to do more runs, okay, if you've cleared now and you found it quite fun, you want to try to do more BA runs, just keep an eye out for our Discord. They usually post the pub runs. Okay, but do note that those are not sign up based. You just show up at the time specified. Be prepared for the run. Join the instance. Join the VC. They'll usually have some simple callouts for those who need it. Some banter, chit chat, hang out with them, and then just YOLO, have fun. Do more BA runs, get more BA clears as well. Okay, this is how we tend to roll here on Material. Other than that, if there's anyone who have any questions with regards to anything at all with BA, okay, if you have things like I want to main tank, okay, Kubi did a really great job, by the way. Thanks Kubi, that was amazing. Hope to see you for more BA runs.
Thank you for letting me have the
No
opportunity.
worries, we're always looking
Thank
for
you.
more main tanks. Always in short supply.
I only play tank now, so
That's good. Tank best class. Rogue healers can't actually kill you with your tank.
Just
Tried.
practice calling out eyes and fire.
Practice card.
Yeah.
You're never gonna leave that down until you make some other meme or something. But yeah, it was pretty good. So Yeah, sorry. So if there's any questions you guys want to ask, things like, I want to main tank, what do I need to know? I want to play healer, what's pin flare, how do I handle that? Things like this, just ask them in the Discord. Okay, there's a Eureka questions channel for all your actual questions. Okay, there's a lot of veterans in our Discord. Okay, some of them like Nia plays on Elemental, but knowledge is universal. It transcends the DC boundaries. We will be able to answer your questions in the Eureka questions channel. Okay, the Eureka Lounge channel is just for us to chill out, hang out. A lot of degen chat as well. Okay, and they like to bully me by posting my death pictures in the lounge channel. Yeah, that's sus.
That's because he sits there and brags
Very
about not
sus,
dying. So we have to prove him otherwise and take him down a peg or two. So
It's all very
not
sus.
that
It's
great.
all very sus. Well, other than that, thanks for coming, guys. It was great fun. I will hold these runs every month, once a month, for for material here. So do look forward to it in the next month. Usually it's near the end of the month on a weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I will try to host these once every month. Okay, but do feel free to just join any park runs, FFA runs along the way. Okay, and just have fun. Just join us. There's a small but close, tight-knit community here on Materia who does BA ever so often. So feel free to join them. Have fun, join the VCs, make friends along the way. Okay, that's the real treasure after all. It's the popotos that we get to eat along the way. I mean the friends that we make along the way.
Shark fish. Shark
Yeah.
fish, L.
More
L.
more opportunities.
Never.
Need to find more
Never.
opportunities.
Okay lah. Other than that, I think that's it. That's all from me for today. So thanks for coming, guys. Hope you guys had fun. I'll see you all for future BA runs questions in the Discord channel.
Yes,
And I'll see you all for other BA runs. Thanks, guys, and have a good weekend, Sunday weekend, and good evening. Although it's quite late, it is, I think, like what? 11.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
See you later.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for saving me. Oh my
No
god.
worries.
So what was it that killed me? I died like 3 times. I
Okay,
have no
so
idea what it
you
was.
were too far away from the stack and you got hit by the orb. So you got the orbs and that killed you, and then the other orb killed you again. Like you literally died 2 times to the orbs. Because when you rezzed, you
no.
rezzed into one going off. And then you died the 3rd time coming back from the meteor. Yeah, because you had the yeah.
I didn't come back fast enough.
Yeah, you didn't
You
come back
loitered
fast
a
enough,
you
but that's
loitered a
okay.
little bit after you placed the meteor, so the meteor is a proximity damage, so you were a bit too close to it, but that was fine. You learn
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
meteor.
Okay.
It was like literally a heart attack the whole time.
Oh my
It
god. I was fucking.
But the
oh my
first
god.
time-
And when I fell down, I didn't realize that I would get teleported down. I was trying to look to see how far I had to run back to leave the meteor, and it zooted me down. And I was like, oh my god, I've just wiped everyone.
No, it was
so
good. You
stressed
did
out.
you did
Oh my
actually
God.
place it properly,
It was
so it was
bad.
fine. The placement was okay. It's just that you
Ugh.
happened to martyr yourself along the way, so it was fine.
Yeah.
I stressed myself out. Appreciate the sacrifice mid fight to get me back up.
No worries.
Yeah. That was Deeks.
Thank-
That was Deeks. Yeah.
Thank
He,
you, Diggs. Thank
he
God
ran
that
away.
third spirit went off, even
I
though
know,
the
right?
first one didn't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, the first
Well,
my adrenaline.
the first time is always the most nerve-wracking. Subsequently, it's not that bad.
Absolutely.
After the first one,
I-
maybe two runs, it starts to become a lot more relaxed. So just try for more runs in future. If you enjoy it, lah. Okay, obviously, if you don't, you find that you don't want to do it again, that's perfectly acceptable too.
No, absolutely. Count me in. I had a great time. I was just a little stressed
That's
at the end. I didn't want to wipe everyone.
Nah, it's okay. Mistakes happen. It's fine. Like, it's a
I'm
learning
glad the
run.
things that
Yeah.
killed me weren't because it was like killing everyone. It was just it wasn't following right.
That's okay. You had no idea that those orbs were gonna hit you at that range. You just were just out of that area. Yeah, you just got clipped. It's okay.
Trying
All right,
to beat
I'm
these
gonna head
guys.
off.
Mhm.
All right.
Thank you
See
very
you
much.
guys. Thanks
Thanks,
again.
See you later.
guys. See
No
you
problem.
around. I'm
Bye.
also going off to eat. See ya.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thanks. I'll come.
Mhm.
Bye.
Alright guys, so that was it from me. Another successful BA run today. I didn't really use my rejuvenate. Maybe I should just drop it next time. Keep making these, but these are great for emergencies lah. But I notice I have like 49 out of 50, so I hardly use them. But it's good for emergencies, so hence I always make them. But yeah, so that's it for today's run or today's session. Another successful BA practice run. This one over on Materia. Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna head off to eat now. I think the next thing that I'll be streaming is gonna be tomorrow. So I'll be having another Sildin Subterrane session tomorrow at 2 PM plus 8 GMT. As usual, I will post it up on my Discord. Okay, in the CA Discord, I usually mention that I'm running it, and there'll be a stream up as well. Okay, and hopefully we'll be able to make it past like boss 1, hopefully see past boss 2 as well, but we'll see. So other than that, thanks for coming guys. It was pretty fun today. A bit of a rush since I had to come here from DRS, but it was well worth it. So thanks very much for coming and watching. I will head off to maybe take a shower, have some dinner, and I will see you guys in tomorrow if you are coming to watch, and if not, then see you guys at other events. Take care now. Bye bye.